Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. POV, you're watching a ChadChad video and then it cuts to an empty room and then Jarvis jumps up from behind his desk and then he screams something.
Oh, peanut butter. Peanut butter and what's something that ham. Peanut butter and ham, my favorite food.
And then Jarvis thumbs up.
Oh wait, sorry, I've gotta change clothes.
Wow. You have a name tag. You brought a name tag.
It's actually official ChadChad merch.
That is official ChadChad merch. I am selling that.
Yeah, it's a men's medium. It runs about $200 USD.
$250 with shipping. There's no free shipping. Don't expect handouts. We've been trying to make this video for a while. What has it been, like 3 weeks?
It's just been marinating, you know? In like a fine wine, I think it's finally ready for...
Building suspense. It's intentional almost.
Oh, yeah.
And it's totally not because we're just both really bad at planning.
Definitely not.
We're gonna watch some POVs from Fabian X Arnold. So this guy's specialty is, I guess we'd call them neighbor POVs.
The POV is that he just had the best date of his life. He's leaving his own house.
He foresaw that this is going to be the best date of his life. That's just a small detail that they didn't include, is that he's actually psychic. I think we're supposed to be the girl next door.
It once again seems like he's leaving to give the girl next door the best 11 seconds of her life.
He needs an overnight bag for 11 seconds. I don't think I can use this song, so I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, we should describe the song. It's the my money don't jiggle, it folds. What is it, for sure?
Makes me, no, my money don't jiggle, it folds. 6'2" in a compact.
Oh.
But luckily the seats roll back.
Okay. My favorite part is that at any point could have just unmuted it.
No, that's not the game. The game is that you try and figure it out before.
Everything in life is a game.
Isn't this such a fabulous video with such fabulous people in it? It might as well be sponsored by Fabulous. And it is. This video is sponsored by Fabulous. The Fabulous app is your personal digital coach that uses insights from behavioral science to help you develop better habits and be more productive. In my experience, working from home makes it harder to make and keep good habits because I'm too busy watching incredible POVs. They're just too good. I can't help myself. But thankfully, Fabulous can by helping you make rituals that motivate and challenge you daily. They have tons of habits to choose from, but you can also curate your own rituals and add personalized habits to better fit your routine. They're 100% personalized, so you can choose between two approaches: habit tracking, where you can pick a recommended habit or create your own, or dedicated programs where you can choose a journey that immerses you with motivated lessons and letters that encourage you to commit to a positive action for each week. If you want to check them out and start building your ideal daily routine, the first 500 people to visit get 25% off of their Fabulous premium subscription. Thank you to Fabulous for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. You can just post this without the POV.
It really does feel like he's going about his life, and then wherever he is, he's like, let me film a POV and just describe what I'm doing.
POV, your boyfriend takes you to do laundry and he's just starting a load.
And he looks at you longingly and it slows down as he's like pouring in the detergent.
POV, you never dated a guy with a beard.
He has the faintest beard of all time.
He just didn't shave for 3 days. He's like trying to take over the persona.
He's like, I'm a beard guy.
Us guys with beards.
So you're minding your own business and you see a man with this much beard and you go, oh my God, is that a beard?
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
That sound totally makes sense in the instance of someone making a joke about you. For you to then say this to them about yourself. You just, his name is my wife.
My wife. Yeah. And he speaks in the third person. Keep my wife's name, that's me, out your fucking mouth, dude.
I've got a coffee for my wife.
Oh yeah, me. Oh, my wife loves coffee.
How you normally get out versus how you get out after you spot a pretty girl.
He clearly thinks he's doing two types because he has this like he turns left. Like it's like,
oh, I
boom,
think he's like stumbling kinda to get out of the water. It's hard to watch your videos when I'm out with my parents. I'm gonna tell your parents.
Maybe don't watch thirst TikToks when you're out with your parents or out in general. The issue that I have with this is that, of course, you have you're on the struggle bus when you're literally treading water. The difference is he's no longer walking in water. Of course, it's easier to do a model walk.
You're a human and you're on land versus in water where you don't usually live.
Whenever I spot a pretty girl, I am treading water, but then the water goes away because she's so pretty. Normally I'm walking through life and it's tough and I'm like, oh.
Pretty girls are all Moses and they just like part the waters.
I think we're kind of getting to it.
He likes Moses a lot.
The song is called Moose, which is kind of like Moses.
If you take those letters and mix them around, it totally says Moses, and it's not missing any letters that it takes to make Moses.
Or a singular Mose.
Mosey.
Yeah, Mose.
Mosey, part the Red Sea.
My wife loves it when Mosey parts the Red Sea.
Do you think that he wrote off this whole trip as a business expense?
Everything he does could be a business expense if he does POV in front of it.
If you just film a POV in every single room of the hotel, they give you the hotel.
Should I hold on? His comment, should I keep
what
the beard?
Beard, bro?
What
You've
beard?
barely got a 5 o'clock shadow.
Maybe this is supposed to be a POV of a Spanish friend
who
got
has a luscious beard.
Because here, he's not Spanish and he doesn't have a beard.
This is an imposter. Like, we don't know who this is. Baby, I won't break your legs, only your abs. He says never break your heart, not never break my legs.
Never break your heart.
How about I break your legs?
Dude, we're so hot that he like was distracted by us.
I feel like my whole self-esteem grew 3 sizes just now.
I feel great right now.
we're kind of a big deal. My wife is a huge deal.
My wife is super hot.
I will also say that maybe she shouldn't slap him for this momentary glance, but
you shouldn't slap your partners. Maybe don't do that.
That's a pretty progressive take for both
calm
of
down.
us.
We're getting too political over here, Jarvis.
Yeah,
we need to calm down.
Sorry.
Way too radical.
Let's just go back to being hot.
Yeah,
We're very hot.
We are
attractive.
hot. Yes.
I feel like I'm in Memento, and I'm like, piecing together the like little shards of his life that I have.
We're like on a case, and we're gathering evidence for like this guy's alibi, and we're like, okay, so he was in Paris on the 1st of May, and then he was in Dubai on the 1st of May, like 5 minutes later.
Yeah, he really is traveling an awful amount. An awful lot.
An awful amount. It's an awful amount of traveling.
It's disgusting how much he's traveling. I can barely stomach all this traveling. You're in the train towards Paris.
It's literally just like every step of traveling is just the POV.
POV, you're checking into your train towards Paris.
POV, you are buying the ticket online for the train to go to Paris. Why did they look like they were about to beat us up?
Yeah, the bullies are POV. The bullies are approaching.
POV, the bullies are back, and they're bigger and taller and stronger, and they're gonna beat you up bad.
They fist bump to go.
Just like old times.
Back to bullying.
Time changes people, not these people.
It makes them bigger and stronger.
He doesn't have a beard in this one.
You think he doesn't have a beard? I see a full beard on this man.
Oh my god.
Should he keep the beard?
You're right, he does have a beard.
I love that it looks like he has a V-neck kangaroo costume. Like it's a nice designer
He
cut.
had it altered to be a V-neck.
Make room for his necklace.
No, that's they're like, we're in Dubai. Why do you have an umbrella?
Yeah, dude, we're literally in the desert right now.
Find someone who knows how to calm your storm by throwing around, I guess. This is so relaxing.
My storm is a hunk of metal, and if only somebody could carry it, I don't know, 10 feet.
I truly do not have any sort of grasp on what he means when he says POV now, because it's like, I don't know if we're supposed to be us, or if we're supposed to be him, or if we're supposed to be like a third onlooking party.
We're friends, just hypothetically, not in real life, of course, dear God.
We're not friends.
But like, you were like, hey, let's get a coffee. We both go, and then I see this guy, and I go, auga, you know, like, wow, look at that barista.
You say what? What did you say? What do you say again?
I say, auga.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Which is like, I think that this is his response to, you know, people go to the coffee shop and they're like, oh my God, the barista was so cute at the coffee shop.
But then why isn't the POV just like, you go grab a coffee and there's a cute barista?
I don't think you understand the POV format.
Well, yeah, I am just a stupid, stinky head that doesn't know anything.
Like, your words, not mine.
Describe the relation to your brother. Jarvis, describe your relationship with your brother. I don't know if you actually have your hypothetical brother. Describe what relation to your brother you have.
So the relation that we have is a blood relationship where we are brothers.
Yeah, go on. I need more.
And so we share a mother.
Okay.
And we are both men. And so the word for that relationship is brother. So that's our relationship.
That's it? That's all you have to say about it?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. It's kind of a letdown. POV, your dad told you to demolish the treehouse you built as a child. That's so sad.
This is the darkest one yet. It looks like that would be very dangerous, what he's doing right now, right?
He's like standing under the treehouse and chopping the support beams for it.
He's chopping the support. POV, your dad told you to put your life at risk. I thought I could make a sound of an axe hitting wood, but I lost it.
No, you got it. You got it. It sounds more like a bush shaking.
That's not what you wanted?
No. Can you do a tumbleweed? They're like smiling as they like shake each other.
This is the weirdest fighting I've ever seen.
I'll just grab a bag of popcorn and keep staring. Yeah, I'm that shameless. Why is everybody so okay with spying on people?
That, and I feel like the comments for his TikToks are just like confession corner.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, gotta confess to him.
I'm cheating on my spouse.
Vicky!
I murdered a man.
Like, gun to my head, could not tell you if this group of three people is the same as any of the other groups.
If this guy in the middle just took over the account from here on out, I would never notice.
Yes,
like, if he just grew some scruff and was like, do you like my beard? I would be like, this is the same guy. I think we should make our own, like, type of this POV. POV, I'm Jarvis and I'm on the phone and I'm really angry. Really angry. Oh no, POV, you're not angry anymore. POV, you're flirting with someone on the phone now and you're not angry. Okay, I don't know what that is. POV, you throw the phone. You have succeeded in something very important. Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for coming onto the ChadChad channel. What do you do?
I'm still trying to figure that out, to be completely honest. Thanks for having me. But if you really do want to find me, you can find me on YouTube at Jarvis Johnson is my name, and making YouTube videos is my game.
I'm cutting that out. I'm not leaving. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here. And we'll see you next time.
I'll be back every time.
He won't.
Every time.
No, he won't. All right, bye. Matt Rife. Am I Rife, guys? A while ago, I watched Matt Rife's controversial Netflix stand-up special, Natural Selection. If you aren't familiar with him already, or if you are and it's just been a while, here's some quick spark notes. He got a majority of his success from viral TikTok crowd work videos, also got a majority of his success from a mostly female audience, began getting more mainstream opportunities, and immediately started renouncing that mostly female audience and saying that his comedy is for the boys. Publicly poked fun at Walmart Yodel Kid Mason Ramsey on Twitter, and finally claimed that people find him less funny because he is actually too sexy.
I mean, people don't want to laugh at like physically attractive people. I think it just makes me work that much harder on the material and the jokes that I'm trying to tell to get people to focus on the real show at hand.
So guys, if you've ever not laughed at one of my jokes, this is hypothetical, that's never happened obviously, it's probably because my skin was too clear that day. Don't worry though, I'm in my luteal phase, so you're gonna be laughing to tears today. Since the release of his Netflix special and all the controversies that came with it, I haven't really seen or heard anything about Matt Rife, which is why when a friend of mine sent me a link to a movie he starred in, it was like seeing an old friend, except they're not really a friend at all, and I didn't really want to see them either. But after watching this trailer and seeing the like to dislike ratio, I knew I had to watch this movie.
This is one of the top destinations in the world for altitude training.
Cell phone coverage. Where are the knives? No internet.
Stay back.
And then a bunch more movies, but that's a whole thing and we'll get to that later. For some reason, I immediately forgot the name of this movie and also pretty much everything that happens in the trailer. So when I went to actually watch it, I just Googled Matt Rife movie and found this one. You may notice that in this poster, Matt Rife is not there. He is in the movie, but this is not him here. You may also notice that it's a completely different movie entirely. I didn't notice any of that. Our main character, AJ, has been having nightmares about the traumatic death of his parents that he witnessed as a young boy. They never caught the guy, and AJ can't really remember any details, so his flashbacks are pretty blurry. So based on those, it appears his parents' attacker was probably Sid the Sloth. AJ has been trying to revisit these memories in order to remember more details, but his therapist urges him to take things slowly.
There could be dangers in unlocking these memories, AJ. We don't really know how the system will react. Don't rush the process.
But right after this, he suggests that AJ go back to the place where it happened.
Well, isn't there something else we could do?
Just one thing. Go there.
So it kind of seems like his therapist hates him. Hey, you know that place where your parents died brutally to an unknown danger that for all we know could still be there? I think you should go there. I think you should take your wife with you. I think you should take everyone who means anything to you to Murder Mountain, in my professional opinion. AJ immediately begins planning the trip, which couldn't come at a better time because his wife has some wonderful news to share with him.
And now we will have a family of our own.
You have COVID? And you let me kiss you?
And now I have some wonderful news to share with you. This video is sponsored by Rocket Money. I am very picky when it comes to subscriptions. I will sometimes weigh the pros and cons for weeks before deciding to commit to a subscription service. And I like to think I keep up with them pretty well after that. But once I downloaded Rocket Money, they let me know I had been paying for not just a subscription to a streaming service I don't use anymore, but 2 subscriptions to a streaming service I don't use anymore. 2 separate subscriptions for one singular me. But thanks to Rocket Money, an all-in-one finance app that can help you create custom budgets and manage your money in a condensed, less anxiety-inducing way, they were able to help me cancel both of those subscriptions with just a couple little taps on my phone. Rocket Money can help you save more, not just by helping cancel subscriptions, but by helping you create customized budgets without you having to sit down and sift through every single transaction you have every single month. Rocket Money organizes your spending into categories and lets you know exactly how much is going into each one, which is really nice until you realize you've spent $75 on V-Bucks in February alone. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. If you want to check them out, you can click the link in the description or go to rocketmoney.com/ChadChad to get started for free or unlock even more features with premium. Thanks to Rocket Money for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. His wife Sam has no character depth and no personality traits, not even one. Anytime AJ and her talk, it's AJ talking and her listening in a supportive wife way and agreeing to do whatever he wants to do.
It's a red-tailed hawk. His dad's favorite bird.
Oh.
Man, do I miss that guy.
He loves you so much. You know I support you either way, and I'm here for you every step of the way.
Aside from listening to him talk about his problems, she'll also fetch him beverages and food. It doesn't even feel like she's a person even. It's kind of just she's an extension of AJ's character. It's like wife is something in his inventory that he equips for perks. I cast wife. Hey hun, had a bad day. Aw honey, I'm here for you. Thanks. Do you want a PB&J? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna make that for you while you sit down and don't ask me a single thing about my day, okay? Okay, don't forget to cut out the crusts. They tell their loved ones about the pregnancy, and at this point it became very clear that this was directed by a dude, because in order to celebrate Sam being pregnant, they have a pool party with slow motion bikini dancing and a drinking montage.
This is a baby shower?
Oh my god, you're pregnant? We have to celebrate. without you. This is also the scene where we meet Matt Rife's character, who is the boyfriend of AJ's brother's wife's sister, who is played by Musically star Malu Trevelyo. And her character seems like she fully hates Matt Rife's character the entire movie.
Doesn't remember any of it.
Just put this away, dude. Like, can you like stop?
He's part of a legend.
Oh, you're so stupid.
Sam finally makes an appearance at her pregnancy celebration to bring the guys a dessert, but not the one that they wanted, apparently.
Hey, lemon cake, anyone?
Okay, that is not a cheesecake.
That is not a
No,
cheesecake.
maybe a bundt cake, lemon-ish.
Very good, AJ's brother. It is lemony. Lemon cakes tend to be.
Lemon cake, anyone?
This scene is immediately followed by Sam watching a news story about a bank robbing and AJ saying this.
3 men robbed a bank in Eagle Ridge. They fled the scene.
People still rob banks?
What do you mean, do people still rob banks? Why would you think there aren't people who rob banks anymore? What, like it's out of style or something? I am a bank robber and I'm robbing this bank right now. No, why would you do this? Because I need money. No, like why would you do this? It's so cringe. No, it's not. This is so like 2010s of you. I have explosives, okay? Oh, no need. You're bombing hard enough on your own. AJ's brother Max, who also happens to be the director of this movie, decides he's going on the trip too, along with his wife, his wife's sister, and his wife's sister's boyfriend. Oh, and Sam is coming too.
Oh, I'm coming with you. And hey, it might be fun.
Sam, I cannot stress enough how not fun this will be.
Why is this shot so long? Why does it go for so long?
On their way to the mountain, they drop their dog off with their cousin, and there's a good 30 seconds where it's trying to escape.
Yes. What's
up, cuz?
So, looks like a real family event. Should I go check them out?
Hey, let that dog go. I'm no body language expert, but his body does not want to be here. While they're hiking up the mountain, they run into a couple leaving, and they literally try to warn them not to go up.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think you should go up there. It's pretty shady. I mean...
Yeah, we were hearing all kinds of weird noises. I don't know.
You think the woods are pretty shady? Yeah. It's full of trees. There's gonna be shade.
Yeah, we're not too worried about it. See, we brought these 2 guns, and they're good to go.
Did they just tell Matt Rife to be himself?
Danny Trejo is also here. He and this guy are the ones who robbed the bank, and they're on the mountain trying to flee. And none of that matters. I can't stress enough how little this plotline matters. The most important thing is that every time he comes on screen, there's these 4 ominous guitar notes that play. And that's only important because I think it's cool and I think it should happen when I enter a room. Hey, you guys want some lemon cake? Hey, there's nothing wrong with the lemon cake, by the way. Seriously, I didn't do anything weird to the lemon cake. I don't know why it seems... I promise I did not piss in the lemon cake, okay? Matt's character, who I keep calling that because I don't think I ever learned his name during the movie. I think they literally introduced him as Idiot Boyfriend.
Yeah, I hope it's okay. I brought along the sister and the idiot boyfriend.
Oh, pool time. More pool.
So Idiot Boyfriend does some online researching about the mountain and realizes who AJ is and why he wanted to come here.
It was you. The kid from those stories.
Yeah.
For some reason, he's excited to make this discovery, like it's a cool thing he just learned.
You really don't know what happened to your parents? What? Dude, that is awesome.
Wait, you're that kid whose parents got brutally murdered? Lucky. Mine are just alive and enjoying retirement, so that fucking sucks. After settling into camp and meeting bank robbers while being very casual about the fact that one of them is covered in blood, everybody goes to bed and starts doing the dirty and squirty very loudly.
No!
And while this is happening, Idiot Boyfriend gets stabbed in the neck. As if there wasn't enough penetrating going on in this campsite. Sam and AJ hear the scream and he gets to prove his mettle.
Go check it out.
Me?
You're right, AJ. Your pregnant wife should be the one to investigate the murder sounds. When they get to the tent, they find no one inside and realize that AJ's brother and his wife are also missing. Sam is obviously stressed, and this is the first time in the movie where she's needed AJ's support and not the other way around.
Babe, I'm starting to get worried.
Hey, you know the song Freebird? That's Max's philosophy on life.
Babe, don't worry about them being missing. Think about the song Freebird.
They spend the next big part of the movie wandering around trying to find everyone and eventually finding them, just not in the most optimal condition, being alive-wise, because they're all dead. Oh, and there's also bear traps in the woods for no reason other than for characters to run into them and it be scary. Why would there be bear traps in the protected forest? They live there. That's like the mouse in my walls setting traps for me. And I'm not gonna fall for it again, no matter how much Mountain Dew voltage you put in there. Mark my words. Eventually, the cousin who was dog sitting for them tries to come and help because they managed to get service long enough for a phone call and decided to use it to call him instead of someone like the police. This guy can't handle a serial killer. Okay? He can't even handle dog sitting. In a shocking turn of events, the cousin gets immediately captured by the killer, and AJ tells the last surviving bank robber to stay behind while he and Sam charge forth to try and help him.
Let's go. Stay here and cover us. Come on.
Or maybe have your pregnant wife be the one who stays behind at a safe distance instead of this guy you don't know. Maybe have him run at the dangerous killer with you. It's whatever though, Sam ends up being fine, and by fine I mean she gets this big toilet right now. Sam and AJ finally defeat the killer and pull off his mask to reveal it was his brother all along.
Hey, little bro.
You're telling me this was fake? You're telling me this wasn't really his body? His brother reveals that the reason he killed their parents 20 years ago was because he was actually adopted, and when AJ's mom gave birth to him, they started paying more attention to AJ than they were to him.
She called you her little miracle baby. It's like I didn't even exist anymore.
So you killed him?
Which doesn't make any fucking sense. If he was jealous of the parents giving more attention to the younger kid, wouldn't he want to murder him? Why would he kill his parents if he wanted them all to himself? Yeah, my parents haven't been giving me as much attention ever since my baby brother was born, so I killed them. And now they'll never give me any attention ever again. Problem solved. They end up having a tussle on the cliff where their parents died, and during that, his brother also falls off the cliff to his death. And that's actually a great way to bring this all full circle. He ended their parents' lives here 20 years ago, and now karma has caught up with him and he meets the same fate. Except that's not the ending. Instead, we jump forward like a year. They've had the baby, they've returned to normalcy.
How do you feel otherwise, AJ?
I'm doing great, Doc. Still no setbacks.
All of your friends are dead.
And then his brother just shows up again, alive.
Hello, Sam.
AJ says he sees him driving past while he's on the way to a business trip, but I think they forgot to film the actual shot of the actor, so it's just this.
We could get a chalupa.
What's happening?
Hey, you see that guy driving?
What?
So they turn around and go back home with the least amount of urgency possible. There's another tussle, and this time the brother actually is gone. So instead of having a cinematic full circle finale at a visually compelling location, they decided that this should be the end of the movie.
That's the end?
Not only were the last 20 minutes of this movie completely pointless, but I started to pick up on something very strange. Notice how we haven't seen any alien spacecrafts in this movie, or how not a single person has rode a bike, ridden a bike, rided a bike. It suddenly hit me that I had watched the wrong movie and that the last 2 hours of my life had been a complete waste. Do you have any idea how productive I could have been with that amount of time? I could have played 6 rounds of Fortnite with that amount of time, or 4 if I consistently made top 10, which is less likely. Moving on to the Matt Rife movie I was actually trying to watch.
A renegade film?
The title Trapped In is spelled with 2 N's because they're trapped in and in. Kind of like how Matt is spelled with 2 T's because his acting is 2T, like farts. In this one, Matt plays Connor, the newest addition to a biking team that's training for an undisclosed biking contest thing. They're probably gonna race, if I had to guess.
Easy, Connor. You're gonna blow up or bite it, buddy. Connor and Greg are pulling away.
That looks awful.
Connor seems to have some anger issues and also some beef with the team captain, Greg.
Rolling with the pros now, pretty boy.
The whole team and their coach travel to Andorra for a training trip at this isolated inn with little to no cell service and with innkeepers who are weirdly horned up. One of the innkeepers has clearly dubbed audio to the point that it sounds like she's in a video game cutscene.
Welcome to the Auberge Piage. My name is Jean-Luc, and this is my lovely partner, Nathalie.
Bienvenue. Welcome to a little inn.
Welcome. My name is John Luke, and this is my partner, Natalie.
It's me, Mario.
They give the team a tour of the inn, and they get to meet the other guests.
Over here is the pool.
You see, we have still a few guests.
Oh my god.
As you can see, our inn is very isolated, so we don't get many guests, aside from 15 of the most gorgeous women you've ever seen in your entire life. We then get a pool party scene that goes on for way too long. Lasting for over 2 minutes may be a good thing for Matt Rife, but it is not a good thing for a montage. I also want to point out that this is the second Matt Rife movie I watched, and this is also the second time there's been a pool party with women in bikinis dancing with each other. What a weird coincidence that I'm sure won't be repeated at some point in the future. They have Matt's character start vlogging during this trip as a kind of narrating tool.
This is my first time out of the country, so I figured we'd give this little vlog thing a try.
Don't.
He also uses this as an outlet to constantly complain about the team captain, Greg.
I mean, I understand the guy is the best. I get that. But, okay, everything you say can't be some egotistical, arrogant response, okay?
Yeah, would suck if someone was like that.
I mean, people don't want to laugh at, like, physically attractive people.
Greg has a girlfriend named Andrea who flies out to stay with him for the rest of their training trip, and Connor starts immediately flirting with her.
You look really nice.
Okay, weird.
At least now I know why he never shuts up about you.
He's hitting on his girl?
Oh, and his girlfriend came today. Andrea.
Ew!
She's cute. She's very cute.
Ugh.
On their first day of training, Greg crashes his bike and gets injured. Oh man, this is gonna ruin the tour. The Tour de France. They take Greg back to the inn and watch a newscast announcing that there's a suspected killer on the loose.
Federal and local officials have been alarmed and overwhelmed by the sudden and sheer volume of dead bodies over the last 24 hours, bringing the known death toll to a staggering 28.
28? Y'all have found 28 bodies, and all you've done so far is be alarmed and overwhelmed? Also, when they first got here, they were talking about how tiny and isolated this town is.
Our town is so small, so remote. People come and sometimes they never leave.
Yes.
So 28 people has to be like half the population.
Investigators don't foresee an end to this killing spree until the killer or killers is caught.
So true, bestie. We don't know a lot about what's happening, but we do know that it's going to keep happening until it stops happening. And that is on God. But this somehow gets even more confusing because later that same day, they get another newscast saying this.
What just hours ago was believed to be the work of a serial killer is now being described by health officials as some sort of virus.
Virus.
What?
This is insane.
How could they possibly suspect a serial killer if it was a virus killing all these people? You're saying they kept finding bodies with no external wounds and never considered it could be anything else? Do they even know what a serial killer is? I'm very sad to announce that this man is dead. By serial killer. What? Who's the killer? A very deadly virus. Wait, but you said it was a serial killer. I've named the virus serial killer. Why? Because it's caused many deaths. Is this a joke to you? No, I am taking this very serially. The virus is not your typical kind of virus, though. It's one that you can actually see. Sometimes it's a mist, and other times it's a humanoid fog cloud with limbs that can grab people and also make them vape. Oh no, watch out, it's a virus! And it's gonna make you lit as hell! They stay in the inn for weeks, waiting for some kind of news that it's safe to go out or that the virus has been contained, during which Connor keeps making vlogs that are usually spliced with him doing workouts furiously.
I'm losing my shit. I don't know if anything matters anymore. It's today the day we die.
What is he doing?
Eventually, he moves his camera to a shelf in the bathroom so he can vlog while looking at himself in the mirror.
So we just try to keep things as normal as possible.
Which is probably his best acting in the movie so far because he's not acting. This is his morning routine. Eventually, the virus gets everyone except for Connor, Greg, the team captain, who's been injured for months with no professional medical attention, and Andrea, who has a habit of screaming at the top of her lungs anytime the virus gets someone.
Coach.
Don't Don't scream.
At this point, it's been months and they've been running out of food for a while when Connor decides to reveal that his parents were survivalists, and so he knows how to forage for food.
My parents were survivalists. I mean, there's plenty of mushrooms and edible plants all around this area that we could eat.
Oh, no, no, no.
And they don't want him to do that because the virus is still around and it's dangerous to go outside. But eventually they completely run out of food. So he takes a home goods basket and makes them a full course meal with 2 mushrooms.
He found a whole onion while he was foraging?
So thanks to Matt being in his trad rife era, he and Greg are finally able to make some kind of amends.
This is actually really fucking delicious.
It's so amazing, Connor. We definitely should have listened to you sooner.
Yeah, you did really good, kid.
Did Matt write this movie?
Yeah.
But after this, they get another newscast with another update.
It appears the authorities have finished their investigation into the multitude of deaths originally assumed to be caused by a virus. Experts are now saying we are being invaded by a species of extraterrestrial origins. We have no further information at this time.
What kind of experts do they have working on this? I don't think they have their greatest minds on this case. It has been months, and they just now realized that this can't be fought with a vaccine. We've tried NyQuil, we've tried Dayquil, I don't know what else.
That's what's been behind the mist this entire time? Fucking aliens?
Well, no one said you have to do that.
I really don't know how Greg has made it this far because, again, he's had open wounds on his back for months. And that's fine. He's gonna be fine. As long as he likes having sepsis. Oh my god, sepsis? What are you doing on my back?
Killing you slowly.
Oh no, I'm stuck. Sepsis?
That's the muscle atrophy setting in.
And I get a trophy? That's so sick. Unfortunately, Greg does not make it for much longer. It could have been his injuries. It could have been eating mushrooms given to him by a frat guy. He gives Connor a whole speech about how he's gonna have to be the one to take care of Andrea and basically gives him his blessing for them to be together.
I know how you feel about her.
It's okay. It's okay. I promise.
It's kind of like he bequeaths Andrea to Connor like you would a family heirloom, like a piece of furniture. And that's the most romantic thing you could do. We skip forward 2 more months and Connor is asking himself the really important questions, like how long am I supposed to f***ing wait before I make a move on this grieving woman?
I've felt this way about her since literally the day she got here. How long until I'm supposed to make a move?
What? That's what you're worried about right now?
He also thinks that he and Andrea were destined to be together.
Trying my best to take care of Andrea, but it just doesn't feel right. I know it sounds corny, but maybe it was meant to be. Tell me that's coincidence that we're the last 2 left.
Hey, I know your partner just died or whatever, but have you ever considered that was supposed to happen? Have you ever thought about how maybe it's good that that happened so that me and you could bang? So maybe he just needed to get out of the way. Maybe it's good he's not around anymore. The last 20 minutes of this movie are dedicated to Connor and Andrea ending up together. He makes a move by cooking her a romantic dinner of spaghetti noodles and meat sauce that he foraged in the woods.
Well, this looks amazing. Thank you.
Literally cashews and lettuce.
They spend the night dancing and smooching and kissing. Those are the same, the last 2 are the same thing.
This is crazy. We just spent this movie waiting for her boyfriend to die.
And while they're in the middle of this, the aliens return and begin to beam them up into the spaceship, the alien spaceship. But then they stop doing that. They change their mind. They decide against it. And then they leave. To explain why the aliens had a change of heart when it came to these 2 when it's been ruthlessly taking everyone else out, the movie says, hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, toots.
When the beam of light came down from the craft and it hit us, I got this, like,
I don't know, download like a telepathic connection. Why it spared us, that I don't know.
Oh, great, you don't know.
Apparently, all of this was caused by AI.
The crafts were controlled by artificial intelligence.
And it's over now.
We are now getting reports from all over the globe saying the alien crafts are gone. Experts are baffled.
We are now receiving reports that this movie is over now, and so are we. We don't know how to end it, so stop asking us any questions. Also, experts are baffled, so that's pretty on brand for them because it's all they've been this entire time. I didn't realize this until the credits, but Matt Rife actually produced this movie, which means he probably had a direct hand in having someone say, "You were right. You've been right this whole time. We should have listened to you sooner. Promise me when I'm gone that you'll sleep with my girlfriend." After this, I thought I was done with Matt Rife movies until my friend sent me another Matt Rife movie on Tubi. If I can even call them that at this point, these are not the actions of someone who wants me to thrive. Could I have stopped after Trapped In, since it was the movie I meant to watch and there was more than enough material in there to make a whole video about? Yes. But now I had seen 2 of them and I started to wonder, did I just get unlucky? Or is every Matt Rife movie terrible? I had to watch this movie multiple times because the first time I watched it, I was trying not to throw up. Not because of how bad the movie is, but because I was drinking a couple glasses of Josh wine and immediately got so sick. So I don't recommend that wine, and I don't recommend this movie. Guys, if I had $1 for every Matt Rife movie that starts with a guy recounting a traumatic event to his therapist who wears glasses and has plants behind him in order to remember more details about said traumatic event, then I would have $2. And I couldn't afford a carton of eggs. This guy is named Wayne, and he's actually not our main character. In fact, he's not in this movie at all, really. All the movie really wants us to know at this point is that Wayne is in a psych ward and has been since he was humiliated and bullied by a group of kids from his high school. Oh, and they also want us to know that he hit someone in the head with a food tray. I love that the sound effect sounds like he hit them with a concrete block, but when he tosses it down, it's the thinnest, flimsiest plastic. The main characters of this movie are actually the high schoolers who did this to Wayne. That's right, we get to spend the whole movie with the bad guys. Everyone in the friend group is an influencer or an aspiring one, so they're all trying to get to 500K on InstaTalk by doing things like this. The friend we follow the most is Julie. She's also maybe the least terrible of the group, even though her boyfriend had a direct hand in what happened to Wayne, and even though she has the biggest AirPods you've ever seen. Julie gets a moment on InstaTalk, which is like a timed video message that disappears after it's been played, and she's horrified to see her friend Albert getting annihilated. She starts freaking out and calls her friend Tabitha, who also got the moment, but seems a lot less worried about it.
Do you think it was real? It looked real.
I don't know, but I'm freaking out.
I'm coming over.
Okay.
Okay, I just gotta do one thing.
Dude, I'm losing my shit right now. I mean, that makes sense for you to be losing your shit because one of our best friends literally just got stabbed, so it would be weird if you had any other reaction. Albert, the friend who just got eradicated, was apparently an internet prankster, and I'm not saying that means he deserves what happened to him. I'm not saying that. Because Albert is known for doing some pretty over-the-top pranks, they don't really do anything about the fact that they saw this video. It takes them an entire day to even try and call him, and when Julie suggests it, her boyfriend acts like she's crazy.
Should we call him?
Call him? Yes. Be serious.
This is an emergency. We need to call him.
Call him? It's 2021, okay? We don't call people unless it's a matter of life and death. And not even then, still. Matt Rife plays this guy, Darren, who is dating Tabitha, the hair-fixing girl, but consistently cheats on her with another member of the friend group. And they do really sexy things together, like eat berries on FaceTime.
I'm gonna cover you in chocolate sauce.
And then you're gonna lick it all off.
I'm sending you to college, baby.
You're sending him to college? That's actually very nice and supportive of you, wow. And then I'm gonna put a kiwi in your belly button. And then what are you gonna do? And then I'm gonna financially support you while you obtain higher education to avoid crippling debt via student loans. Oh my god, babe, you're so hot. Tabitha's dad is the same guy who plays the murderous brother in Curse of Wolf Mountain, which he directed. And he also directed this one where he plays a creepy, gross guy.
If you just need someone to talk to, I'm a pretty good listener, and my phone's always on. Yeah.
Julie's boyfriend thinks he sees Wayne one night, so he does some digging and finds out he's been released.
2 days ago, I hacked their site.
Just get your ass over to Skyjacks, okay?
Fine.
My mocha!
The movie really wants us to believe that Wayne is the one killing people off, but they don't do a very good job of convincing us. The only thing that makes it somewhat believable is how much damage he can deal with a styrofoam tray. During a heart-to-heart, Tabitha opens up to her boyfriend, Darren, Matt Rife, about her previous relationship.
Darren, I had this boyfriend when I moved here. We dated for a year before I found out he was f***ing half the school. It really messed me up.
Tabitha, okay, I would never, ever do anything like that.
Man, I sure hope this guy makes it. I sure am rooting for these characters so far. They get another video of one of their friends being annihilated, and the sheriff finally starts to do some investigating by going to see Wayne's psychiatrist and asking some hard-hitting investigative questions.
I'm just chasing down any lead that I can get.
And you haven't got any?
Doc, why are kids today so casual about telling the whole world, total strangers, what they were up to at any given moment?
Hey dude, you have to pay for a session just like anybody else. You can't just come in here pretending to investigate a murder and then start asking him about your incomprehension of the youth.
I mean, it all just seems to be so damn stupid.
I can stop you there, Sheriff.
Yeah, you should stop him there. Until he writes you a check or something. Damn. This is clearly one of those social media bad movies that was made by somebody who needed their kids' help to make their Facebook account. Which is fine, it's just funny to make your movie topic about something you aren't super familiar with. That's like if I made a movie about not being sick as fuck. After losing two of their nearest and dearest friends, everyone is obviously miserable. Lee in need of a pool party. I cannot make this up, guys. There is another pool party montage in another Matt Rife movie. That's 3 for 3 Matt Rife movies. That's all. If I had $1 for every time this happens and $1 for every time a guy opens up about his past trauma with the psychiatrist with the glasses and the plans behind him, then I would have $5. And I still couldn't afford a carton of eggs. The movie also seems to want us to believe that Beth, the girl Darren is cheating on his girlfriend with, is the reason he's cheating on his girlfriend, as if he's not actively making the choice to do so.
I care about you, okay? We've had a lot of fun, but I don't want to do this anymore. I don't know how much more obvious I could possibly be.
I don't know, man. Maybe by not going with her to her house? Maybe by not cheating on your girlfriend with her for all this time? For this whole time? I know I came over here and I started making out with you, and also some of our clothes are off, but I don't want to cheat on my girlfriend. Why would you possibly think that? They eventually explain what happened with Wayne to Tabitha because they still believe it's him doing this to their friends. The whole thing was live streamed and filmed with multiple cameras, including the ones held by Julie's boyfriend and Darren. Also, Matt Rife almost trips here twice. Please be careful, Matt. The ground is rife with shrubbery. Julie tries to get rid of Tabitha's suspicions that Darren is cheating on her by saying he would never do that because she's super hot.
He worships you. He's really vain and you're the hottest girl ever.
And as we all know, guys only cheat on ugly girls. And that's proven fact. After Darren ends his affair with Beth, is that an affair if you're not married? It's not a fair either way. After Darren ends it with Beth, she wants some kind of revenge, so she goes to Tabitha's house to do things with her father. Once again, Beth is a high schooler. Okay, so this is very weird and bad and gross. But then the killer shows up and then kills him. So that's good, but it's definitely a choice to be the director and cast yourself in a role where you get to make out with a woman half your age. Especially when, aside from this, the dad has nothing to do with the story. So for this scene, we're gonna be pretending to give any cash we might have in our wallets to the guy asking us for any cash we might have in our wallets. And to play this character, I've chosen me. Does this advance the plot in any way? Yes, it is an advance for me. The finale of this movie is like trying to open a pickle jar and then spinning in a circle and then starting to braid your hair. Because it's twist after twist after twist. We finally get the reveal that the killer has been this guy all along. You know, this guy that we all remember and haven't forgotten because he's had so little screen time. He says that it's to get them back for letting him take the fall for what happened to Wayne, but he's the one who literally orchestrated the whole thing and live streamed the whole thing to his audience, so I don't understand what he thought was gonna happen there. Except wait, we get another reveal that he has an accomplice who turns on him, sadly. And who is that accomplice? It's Tabitha! And her motivation is that she knew this entire time that Darren was cheating on her and thought that the friend group was lying to her about it, which they were, except for Julie. At some point in all this chaos, Wayne finds Julie to try and warn her about the killer. Not the best timing, Wayne. There's been some signs, and she's scared at first, but she has the realization that it's not Wayne doing this to them, just in time for her dumbass boyfriend to burst through the door and kill Wayne.
No!
They made his life miserable, and then you have him die at the hands of the guy who did the life miserabling? And what's even worse is that the only two people to survive after defeating Tabitha are Julie and her dumbass boyfriend. That's right, Jeremy makes it out of this alive. Isn't that amazing news? Doesn't that feel right and good and balanced and balanced? They even get a happy romantic ending scene together. Your boyfriend is a murderer. The movie ends with Julie deleting her social media and giving up on the influencer lifestyle because she's realized that social media is bad now.
It can kind of just take over your world until you don't recognize the person in your own selfies.
That's actually really messed up, guys. She can't even recognize her selfie. So she sets her phone down, joins hands with her only surviving friend, and gallops into heaven? Into a light bulb, perhaps? I don't know why it's so overexposed here. Maybe it's to signify how bright life is after all of your closest friends are dead. They have another twist that the psychiatrist was actually the one behind all of it, but I don't care. I don't give a fuck, okay? You can't have any more twists. You're in twist timeout. Do not twist it. Just kidding. I have to tap out here. It's about an old comedian meeting a young comedian who's also a Matt Rife and also is a vampire, and he has a terrible accent the whole time.
I am Ethan Barr, and I am a vampire.
Welcome to my home.
It's incredible.
Enthralled. You both could make it.
And it's really bad. And I tried to watch it after Deathlink, and I was so sick from the Josh Wine and so sick of watching Matt Rife movies, and I had to give up, and that's okay. I know my limits, and it happens to be 3. 3 push-ups, 3 glasses of Josh Wine, and 3 terrible Matt Rife movies. Okay, technically 4.5 movies because I actually did finish the Don't Suck movie, and then I also watched half of a movie he was in called The Elevator, where Eric Roberts is his dad and he's trapped in an elevator, and his wife, who's Matt Rife's mom, is the same age as Matt Rife. And they were so bad that I can't let you think I didn't actually watch those. I need somebody to know that I did that. His dad is only trapped in the elevator for a few hours. He starts writing a letter to his family.
By the time you find this letter, I'm not sure if I'll still be here.
So now you know that information, and I don't feel any better still. So I'm gonna call it there, guys. This was a little bit longer of a video than I'm used to making, so let me know if that's cool with you or if you hated it. Actually, don't tell me if you hated it because I can't regulate my emotions well enough to move past that kind of feedback. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my videos out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video.
Chad, wasn't like being the funniest, most original person on the planet?
I'm embarrassed. Stop. A twinge of cringe. Over the last 6 months, yes, it's only been 6 months, the internet has become more and more acquainted with the overnight sensation Haley Welch, aka the Hawktua girl, lady, madam. Haley's quick rise to fame was thanks to my favorite genre of street interviews where guys ask usually not sober women suggestive questions and then act shocked when they get suggestive answers.
What's one move in the bedroom that makes a man go crazy?
But thanks to that interview, Haley has been able to find many ways of turning her fame into profit. According to this Rolling Stone article, Haley's first merch drop made over $65,000. I don't know what the rest of the article says because they want my email address and I'm not gonna do that. Also, I can't read. And that amount of sales makes complete sense when you see the variety of merch they have to offer, like this crew neck that says Hawktua, or this hat that says Hawktua, or this shirt that says Hawktua, or this shirt that says Hawktua. Since then, Haley's also started a podcast, made a fanfics account, and launched a jewelry collection with the slogan, "Who says fashion has to be boring?" Which doesn't quite make sense to me because I don't think anyone has ever said that. Fashion doesn't have to be boring. You don't have to put the same 2 words on every item of clothing, and I can't really fault Haley for any of this stuff. You can't blame her for taking advantage of a viral moment and making as much money as possible. Is what I would say if it was opposite day. Ah, the sky is down. Ah,
to a hawk.
Unfortunately, over the last few weeks, the only spitting Miss Welch has done has been directly into the faces of her followers. Between a meme coin launch with alleged insider trading, I mean, just look at this. Do you have any idea what this means? Do you know what this means? I don't know what it means. To her questionable response to alleged insider trading.
Actual, like,
hey guys, I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Haley, no! You can't leave the conversation when the conversation is about how you just scammed people. You have to stay and listen. You're named after a grape juice, so just concentrate. But we're not even here to talk about that. None of these things are what I'm annoyed about right now. Today, I want to explore yet another hawk to a scheme known as the Pookie app. Today we're going to be leveling up our dating game with Pookie, made by Haley Welch, the hawk to a lady. Are you comfy? The official app of Haley Welch. Find your match, tools to attract and connect with the one you want. Level up your game, learn how to talk, flirt, and win like a pro. Excuse me. Plan legendary dates, perfect ideas and outfits tailored to impress. Zodiac compatibility. Uncover your cosmic connection instantly. What? The app's description says, Gen Z's relationship guru Haley Welch launches Pookie Tools, all her newest cheat codes for a smarter, more enjoyable dating experience. I tried to find out what qualifies Haley to be a relationship guru and found out that the app name is in reference to her boyfriend, Pookie, who she's talked about since the beginning.
Leave a message to your last body.
I love you, Pookie, forever!
But they seem to be in a kind of situationship thing. That is until about 10 weeks ago when Haley and Pookie finally made things official.
Pookie's your man?
Pookie's officially my man, first off.
And if there's one thing she's learned in those 10 weeks of dating, it's everything there is to know about dating ever. Even though Haley claimed this app was the easiest way for us to find our forever Pookie, it isn't a dating app or anything that helps you directly connect with people. You have to already be using dating apps and chatting with people because a lot of the features rely on that. So you have to already be doing all of the things that this app is supposed to help you do. It's kind of like downloading an app that gives you advice on how to download an app. Pookie Tools is designed to help at every step of your relationship. Pookie's AI tools assist you in making connections, enhancing profiles, and planning dates confidently. I like that the description claims that these are Haley's cheat codes for dating, then in the next sentence reveals that all the tools are AI. She's not doing anything. She can't take credit for AI-generated responses. She's not the one giving the cheat codes. Hey kid, you want some advice? Sure, yeah. Well, fucking go ask that guy over there then. The app was free to download, but now that I'm actually here, we can either subscribe weekly for $4.99 or we can get the annual subscription, which is only $40 a year, and it's 85% off. I got the weekly subscription, so I'm paying about $20 a month to use this app. But you know what? That's a small price to pay for information I could already get online for free. Zodiac compatibility, you put in your birthday and their birthday, which is something that you can do on Google. So maybe the Pookie app doesn't work well, but this one can help you train well. This video is sponsored by Trainwell. Something I've always struggled with in exercise and in uploading videos is consistency, which is apparently like the most important part. Who knew this? Who knew that? But with Trainwell and their one-on-one remote personal training, the continuing part can be much, much easier, especially thanks to their human trainers. No AI here. You're not gonna find it here. Having a trainer adds a level of human accountability that makes me more likely to stop doom scrolling reels and move parts of my body that aren't my thumbs. My human accountability is named Nate, and he is amazing, even though he tells me to do dumbbell tricep extensions sometimes, and those make my arms feel like they're going to fall off. After taking Trainwell's quiz, you get matched with the perfect trainer for your needs, who will then create a routine tailored specifically to you. I have the knees of an 80-year-old woman, so I mentioned this during our first chat, and Nate made sure to give me exercises that are easy on my knees, but long-term are going to strengthen them so that maybe one day I can crouch without it sounding like twigs snapping in half. You can also let your trainer know if something is ever too hard, too easy, or if you want to make any adjustments to your schedule, because your fitness routine should be your fitness routine. And I'm enjoying fitness routine into my life. So take the quiz to find your perfect trainer and get 14 days of free training by clicking the link below. Thank you to Trainwell for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. After browsing the features, it became very clear that the Pookie app aims to create long-lasting relationships based on genuine connection and non-superficial factors, like there's a height detector and bald predictor. What is this? And also this one called Wealth Detective that helps you find out if your date is rich by asking hard-hitting questions like,
Well, does it seem like they are? Do they have any particular interests or collections that might indicate a level of affluence? You mean, do they do things that rich people do? Not necessarily. I'm asking if they have any specific interests or collections such as art, antiques, or rare items that might suggest they have the means to acquire such things. So like, if they have a bunch of expensive cars. Yes, exactly. Collections of expensive or rare items can sometimes indicate wealth. Oh, I get it. So if they have expensive things, that means they must have had the money to buy those expensive things. Precisely. Collections or interests in expensive or rare items can be a subtle indicator of wealth. Thank you, detective. You're welcome.
Case closed.
A lot of the tools have to do with texting or messaging on dating apps, like the dating app opener, which gives you clever lines based on someone's profile. Looks like you're a master in the kitchen and the galaxy. What's your secret recipe for the perfect date? Basically, every tool is information that can be found somewhere else, like IRL pickup lines, find my love language, how to talk to girls. The only way this app is somewhat relevant to Haley is thanks to them having Hawktua-themed versions of the same tools they already have in the app. For example, there's a tool called Text Responder that'll help you draft text to your potential date, and there's a tool called Textua, which does the exact same thing, but Haley's picture is on that one. There's this one called First-Tua. Come on, guys, what does that even mean? Did you guys give up on trying to make these names make sense? You can't just add Tua everything. There's a dating coach tool that introduced itself to me as the world's best dating coach.
24/7 dating advice, dating coach. Ask me anything. Oh, it's 24/7 cause it's AI.
And that also has a Haley version called Dating Advice. Literally the only difference between those tools and the Haley ones are that her versions will start each message with, well, hot dang, sugar, and ends talking about grits or something.
Well, howdy there, sugar. What's shaking in your neck of the woods? My hands. I'm so nervous. Aw, darling, don't you worry none. Just take a deep breath like you're about to dive into a big old plate of biscuits and gravy. What's got y'all jittery? Hawk to you talk to much.
It's really frustrating to try and explain the features of each tool because it's basically pointless to do that. There isn't a lot of variety when it comes to the function of each one. If I ask what I should wear on my first date in this tool and then I ask the same question in this one, it's going to generate the same kind of answer because this is all the same AI. There's no point in leaving one tool and going to a different one. Did you hear that? Ladies. It's kind of like that picture of that trash can that says trash on one side and recycling on the other, but there's no divider in between and everything is just mixed together. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's this illusion of multiple features on the Pookie app, but really it's all just the same big pile of garbage.
Hey, that was a trash metaphor. It was a metaphor about trash.
A few days after I explored the app for the first time, I reopened it and realized there had been an update, and now there were even more Pookie tools. There was now an apology writer, a roast me tool, and a soccer skills tool. Something's not right. This is more mixed up than grits in a blender. Even though learning how to play with balls might be helpful in the dating scene, I was a little confused on why this was here. So I asked how it's supposed to help, and it actually let me know I'm not allowed to ask it any questions outside of soccer coaching. But I don't need soccer coaching. Haley already told us how to dribble the balls. I tried contacting support to see what was going on with this update, and it ended up just being some guy's phone number. The Pookie app has a soccer skills option, and I'm wondering when that update was added.
The team is always beta testing new
Haley plays soccer.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, but I just provide technical support. Do you have feedback? I still couldn't let go of the fact that this random tool was on here, so I did a little digging and found out that the developer of the Pookie app also developed this app called Ultimate AI. Maybe this app had a soccer skills tool and it somehow accidentally ended up on the Pookie app. I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for why my Pookie app made by the Hawktua girl is not giving me enough skibbity sigma rings. So I downloaded and paid for the Ultimate AI app, and it did have the soccer skills tool, as well as literally every tool from the Pookie app. This app is literally that app, but for less money and with less Haley. So I guess when they said that these were Haley's cheat codes, what they meant was they just cheated the code from somewhere else. I just wanted to explain this because I feel like I didn't do it enough, but they didn't steal the app. They're not stealing anything from someone else. It's the same developer. So basically they just took an app and tools that already existed and put Haley's branding on top of it. So it just means that no effort went into it and it was already something that existed. They just repackaged it it. It's basically drop shipping just with apps. Anyway, I need to go back to the Pookie app. I need to talk about that some more because I let it plan a whole date night for me, and I'm gonna show that to you. So this is a segue now. For the date night activity, Pookie decided I'd be going to an escape room, which I had never done before, so I was excited. Sorry, I was more excited than a take on a Great Dane. So first off, I needed help choosing how to do my makeup, so I decided to consult the expert, and I used the Haley's dating advice tool, and this is what she had to say about it. Well, sugar, you want to paint that face up like a masterpiece, huh? If it's the latter, slap on some bold lipstick, make them eyes pop like fireworks on the 4th of July, and don't be shy with the mascara. Make them lashes longer than a Sunday sermon. You'll be looking so good, your day will be picking their jaw up from the floor.
Okay, so for the makeup look, we have to do a bold lipstick, and it says to make our eyes pop like fireworks on the 4th of July. I don't really know what that means, to make your eyes pop like a firework. Seems like something you would want to avoid. What do we got?
I decided to interpret the firework description to just mean colorful and very sparkly or glittery, so I ended up grabbing these sticker things that I usually use on my nails and just started putting those all over my eyelids because they have blue and pink and they're very sparkly and they kind of look like a firework if you close your eyes and you don't look at it. She didn't specify what color lipstick, so I went ahead and asked her, and she let me know to wear a red lipstick because then it's bolder than a bull in a china shop. If I hear one more analogy, I am gonna jump off.
Red lipstick is definitely not in my comfort zone as far as makeup goes, but if it's gonna help me find my Pookie, I'll do whatever it takes, baby.
Next up was my hair, and since she did such a great job the first time, I decided to consult Haley's tool for that as well. Well, bless your heart, darling. You want to look finer than a frog hair split 4 ways, huh? You going for that I just rolled out of bed but still look hotter than a jalapeno look, or you want to be slicker than a grease pig at a county fair? The pig one. Well, yeehaw! Grab yourself some of that fancy hair gel or pomade and slap it on like you're buttering a biscuit. Comb it back nice and smooth, so shiny you can see your reflection in it. I didn't finish reading it. Go back. Oh my god.
For the hair, Haley told us to grab some hair gel or pomade and slap it on like you're buttering a biscuit.
So I put on all of those things, and then I put on more layers of all of those things, and then I sprayed everything down with some Got2b hairspray, and voila, my hair was date ready. Date outfit suggestion. Let's see what we got. A vintage trench coat or cape for a dramatic flair, lace gloves and vintage brooch or earrings, a mini backpack or a belt bag for a trendy touch, a fringed shawl or a kimono style jacket, suede ankle boots, no. But whatever the Pookie app says goes, so I ended up wearing the suede ankle boots, even though it made me sadder than a take on a chihuahua. The Pookie app had already picked out all of my accessories, so now I just needed to figure out what I was actually going to be wearing underneath all of those things.
The glitter I put on my eyes to make my eyes explode like a firework burns similarly to how my eyes would burn if a firework did blow up in my eye, so maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's good, actually. Here are our options. A long-sleeved mid-length dress in a dark floral or velvet fabric. This is a dark floral, a flowy blouse with lace or crochet details. That's flowy and lacy. This is the only thing close to suede ankle boots that I have. Does this work? I'm just gonna start throwing things on. Give me a second. Give me 10.
Now all that was left to do was reveal my outfit to my date.
I think the shoes tie it together. Yeah.
These are my suede ankle boots.
Wait, what's the pouch on the waist?
It said to put on a belt bag, and I don't know what that is, so I did this. It also said to wear a cloak.
Wait, is that your Markiplier cloak?
Yeah, it is.
Thank you, Clip, for sending me this clip.
Wait, the hair.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say the fit was a complete success. I did end up realizing that belt bag probably meant a fanny pack, so I ended up changing into this. I also forgot to put on my vintage brooch, so I had to quickly fix that really quickly because we were running late. We need to go. We still ended up being fashionably late, but at least I looked good. Right, guys? At least I looked good, guys. But I didn't have time to think about how I looked. We needed to escape this room, and we needed to escape it fast. It wasn't gonna be easy. It was gonna be a test of wits and skill. It was gonna be hard. It was gonna be harder than a take on Viagra. No, seriously, it was gonna be tough. This one was an 8 out of 10 difficulty, and no one had... Actually, that was it. We escaped. Actually, that was all, and we escaped it, and it's done now. Yay! I didn't have many expectations for the Pookie app, but I did have like a couple. I was hoping that it was maybe something more than 2 minutes of thought went into, or that they care enough about it to notice that a soccer skills chatbot has been on their dating app for 3 days and counting. It's still there, they haven't fixed it. But I guess I was asking for too much. Anyway, the app is shit. Pookie app? More like Dookie app. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna call it there, guys.
Colonel, we are approaching TikTok Island. Praise the gods, Captain. I thought we'd never see land again. Hoist the sails! Colonel, take a look at this. What is it, Captain? They're dancing. Dancing? Poorly. Well, it's not a crime, Captain. They're shirtless. All of them? Every one. Well, it's also not a crime. Perhaps it should be. Take a look. Well, that one's not shirtless. Now he is. Alas, I fear we are not equipped to survive such an environment. Nonsense, Captain. You think we can't handle these creatures? They couldn't even find the beat after Beyonce sneezed on it. Alas, I fear we are not. What do you keep saying, Captain? Are you saying Atlas? Atlas? It's alas. Not. This video is sponsored by Atlas VPN. Atlas VPN is a tool for all devices that encrypts your data and hides your IP address from advertisers, hackers, and internet service providers. Basically, everyone trying to use your information to make money. Right now, Atlas VPN is having a discount on their 3-year deal for just $139 per month and with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You know how you looked up sleeping bags in 2016 for a camping trip your family was forcing you to go on, and now the internet thinks you're an avid camper who needs a portable, handheld bidet? Atlas VPN can help with that. Atlas VPN's data breach monitor feature can also tell if your personal information was exposed in any past breaches. All you have to do is insert your email address, and Atlas VPN scans the internet to see if your sensitive info ended up in any data dumps. You can also use Atlas VPN to stream any shows that aren't available in your location. Just open the Atlas VPN app, connect to the country you want to unlock, like the UK, log in or reload your streaming service, and now you have access to shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Misfits. This huge discount won't be here for long, so be sure to click the special link in my description box and get your 3-year deal for $139 per month and the 30-day money-back guarantee. Thank you for listening, and thank you to Atlas VPN for sponsoring this video. Captain, you need to see this. Now turn the ship around. We're leaving. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And today we have less a twinge, more a bucket full of why does this person have 6 million followers on TikTok and isn't currently maybe being investigated? Kind of cringe. You may recognize this guy. He's been making his rounds on TikTok, and not for good reasons. If you were like me and you saw any of his content before the past week or so, I'm so sorry. At some point last week, I think he privated his account in the hopes that less people would talk about his content. But here we are. Where there's a will, there's a way, and where there's deleted cringe, there is a Reddit thread.
It's hard not for us. It's hard not for us. Static says we get strings. Static says we get kids.
So this is a lot, but I figured why not start off strong. This is the TikTok that spiraled him into some deserved criticism. I think it's pretty obvious why some might take issue with this video, and I also think it's pretty obvious why he can't get anyone to date him. This is a fake rose. You can't base a potential relationship on a lie. No, but I'm amazed that bigger TikTokers still don't seem to have some kind of support system where they can like send a draft for review before they post it to millions of people. Why do they keep, like, how do they keep posting this stuff thinking it's okay? If he does have somebody who's supposed to be doing that for him, they should be fired post haste. Hey, do you think it'd be okay if I post this video where I basically say I can't tell when someone is underage? Yeah, I see no issue with that. What about this video where I wear normal clothes and don't show my entire torso and most of my hip bones?
Insane.
You have a cupcake. I like you have a cupcake. Smack my ass like patrol.
Did you think the first TikTok was bad? Don't worry. He made it way worse. This TikTok has obviously been deleted since then. Based on the time it was posted, I think it was supposed to be like a joke response to the people criticizing the initial TikTok, saying it was inappropriate. So instead of acknowledging that he made some people uncomfortable and that it was made in poor taste, he doubled down, made this video, and got his account suspended, which is like jumping out of the frying pan into a bigger, angrier frying pan that suspends your TikTok account. You could have chosen literally any song. How many songs are on TikTok? Hold on. Okay, they're not gonna tell me, but you know, I'm sure it's more than just this one. You know, most of the time when TikTokers are mouthing lyrics, they're incorporating it into the videos somehow. What's happening in this TikTok is not specific to the lyrics, I hope. So I repeat, why this song? This man has the number 20 in his bio, but he made this video where he gives his birth year as 1997, which is the year that I was born, so he's at least 23. And then I had the great displeasure of reading a comment that let me know the 20 in his bio is not referencing his age, but rather his hair in centimeters, which, if you were wondering, in inches is 7.8. So congratulations on having that information in your head now. There were a lot of comments sticking up for him saying that a lot of 13-year-olds look older than they actually are nowadays. I don't think that looks are the only factor in determining if someone is your age or not. You can't tell when a 13-year-old is not on the same maturity level as you. So you're equally or less mature than a 13-year-old then. Why would you admit that to us?
Hey, has anyone seen my watch? It was like super expensive. I haven't. Ooh, no. Sorry, I haven't. I also haven't seen it. You kind of answered weird. No, I didn't. Yeah, she's right. It seems like you took it. I didn't take it. I just really struggle with not stealing watches. That's what she had stolen. Yeah, that's what I had stolen. I literally just said it. Okay, you know what, guys? It's not my fault. Okay, a lot of watches look 20 years old nowadays.
This is basically what you were missing out on the suspended account, just variations of this video, which is such a strange thing to continue doing. Like, okay, yeah, first time you were trying to make a hot TikTok and you just happened to only have a hairband around, but then you kept choosing it. These do nothing. They're going to thrust my alleged 20 centimeters in the air so hard that I forget how to make normal human faces, and you are going to be swept off your feet by that. Why would that sweep me off my feet though? It's kind of gross. Because I'm paying you, Goretta. No thank you. Call me shallow, cause no diving allowed. I haven't gone through menopause yet, but from what I've heard, there isn't much of a Red Sea. If anything, I think it's like kind of the opposite of that issue. So this is, again, incorrect. I don't know where he's getting his information from. It's probably the same place that this guy is. They should collaborate or something. Just get together and let us know how we work. Welcome back to the ChadCast. We have a lovely lady guest here today with a question about menopause. Ooh, menopause, huh? I know, right? Hot. Emma, what's your question? Yeah, I just feel bad all the time. I'm either freezing cold or sweating. It's just miserable. I don't know what to do. Have you tried adjusting the thermostat? Ooh, that's a good one. Thanks, Chad. Yeah, no, it doesn't really matter what the temperature is outside my body. I believe in this situation, and Emma, correct me if I'm wrong, but that you would use tampons. No, that's wrong. Emma, please don't correct me. Absolutely no correcting on the ChadCast, Emma, please. Okay, well, it's just I don't really get those anymore. It's pretty dry in the ovary department. Well, I wouldn't know anything about things being dry, would I, Chad? You wouldn't. Neither would I. Neither of us would. But you know what would help you, Emma? No, I don't. What? Chad, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You know what? I think I am, Chad. Emma. It's chocolate. Chocolate? Chocolate. 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 I don't think chocolate will help you. Just take the chocolate, Emma. Just take the chocolate. Chocolate makes the woman problems go away. Take the chocolate. No, you need the chocolate. Don't want chocolate. I'm gonna call it there, guys. As always, feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to... Oh, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I didn't realize you. No, you first. Go ahead. Oh, no, please. That would be so rude and unladylike. I couldn't possibly. I insist. No, I insist. You go first. No, you. You're too kind. It's only polite. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to become ladylike. So sit up straight. Close your legs. You're not a jar of peanut butter, so stop spreading. Being a lady of refinement is a lot of work. It's not something that just happens. It takes time and dedication. With a great lady comes great responsibility. It is exactly like being Spider-Man. You have to coordinate outfits and have good hand-eye reflexes so you can move gracefully. And then you have to watch your uncle die, and that's probably the worst one, I think. The hardest part, though, is all the people telling you how to be ladylike constantly. When I was growing up, being ladylike seemed less about becoming well-mannered and more about adults having an excuse to yell at you over things that boys could get away with. That's not ladylike was kind of like saying that's not very nice, but only directed towards girls for doing normal kid things. Now, Timothy, what did I tell you about cutting off your sister's hair and then burying her in the backyard? To not do that? Very good. And Rebecca, what did I tell you about getting dirt on your clothes? But it's from him. No buts, Rebecca. Go pack your bags. I never want to see your face again. But actual lady etiquette is super, super complex. I fell down this rabbit hole on TikTok a couple weeks ago, and it turns out I've been doing everything completely wrong.
I'm gonna use the restroom. BRB.
Okay, never say that when you are at the dinner table. It is bad manners and bad etiquette. You do not have to declare what you're doing, where you're going, or why, because you are not a child. You are a lady.
A child wouldn't say, BRB, I have to use the restroom. It would be more like, Mom, hey Mom, I need to go to the poop room to use the poop seat. It's a big one. Bring your chicken parm, because it's gonna be a minute.
The best thing to say is just, excuse me, I will be right back. You don't need to declare or give an explanation.
Not specifying where you're going kind of draws more attention though. If you say you're going to the bathroom, I'm like, okay, they're going to the bathroom. If you say, pardon me, I'll be right back, I'm like, okay, they're doing drugs in the bathroom. I'm gonna have more questions if you're acting like the bathroom is an unspeakable thing. Excuse me, just a second. Where are you going? To the, over there? The bathroom? We do not speak of that place. Whoa. 18 years ago, that place took my family. That place did? And it left me with this scar. Wait, how? One day I will destroy that toilet. Oh, I already did that. What? Yeah, the Texas cheese fries did not sit well. Rejoice! Okay, the realm is free. We're finally free. But something we can speak about is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. If you're bored doing laundry, can't stop thinking about how you'll never be done doing laundry, and it never ends no matter how many loads you do, it's just socks and towels and more socks and it keeps going forever and ever and ever, then you should try using Raycons. They've got wireless headphones, earbuds, even speakers that all offer premium sound quality without having to break the bank. Their everyday earbuds are sleek, compact, and come in a bunch of different colors like carbon black, electric blue, flare red, and rose gold. Not only can you customize color, but the everyday earbuds come with a bunch of optimized gel tips that you can switch around until they fit perfectly snug in your ears. They've got 8 hours of playtime and 32 hours of standby so that you can use them no matter what the day throws at you. It's gonna throw laundry at you. You can control the everyday earbuds with a touch of a button. Tapping the side can be used for switching between sound profiles, skipping a song, turning up volume, or taking phone calls so you can talk to your mom while you do laundry. Because you're still doing laundry. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad for 15% off of your Raycon purchase. Thanks to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
How to exit a room. Don't turn your back. Say thank you, goodbye, and smile. Back out slowly, facing the people in the room with confidence. Leave and keep eye contact until the door is closed again.
Whenever you're leaving the room, make everyone feel a little distrusted. Just a tad. Make them feel like you suspect them of wrongdoing. Okay, I'm gonna head out now, guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Have a good one.
See you tomorrow.
Sometimes these videos involve really specific scenarios, like how to pick up your purse from the ground. Or the most ladylike method, just leave it there. Don't even bend over, just cut your losses. I don't understand who this is for. I just don't know who's watching closely enough to be impressed by how you pick something up. What I mostly don't understand about etiquette is when it extends beyond like the dinner table, because I understand classes where you go and they show you which fork to use or where to put your napkin, but some of these apply even when you're in your own home.
5 things elegant ladies never do at home. Eat in front of the television. Gulp out of bottles. Neglect your hygiene. Wear slobbish clothing. have a cluttered/untidy environment.
So picking your nose and wiping it on the couch is off the table, then? That's a no? Got it. Rules don't apply when you're in your own home, okay? There's no shame there. That's the only place you get to stop the facade, not continue to care about your appearance. I like to come home after a long shift at work and slip into something more comfortable, high heels and a ball gown. Then I reapply my makeup just in time to go to bed and sip water from a decanter. I've seen this rule a couple of times, but they never really give an explanation on why we shouldn't be drinking directly from bottles. My only guess is that we don't look dainty enough while doing it. Nothing could matter less. There's no equivalent of the rule for gentlemen. If there was a TikTok telling men not to drink from bottles, it would be for a completely different reason. I've said it once and I'll say it again. Water bottles? Phallic. So phallic. Drinking water is gay. Don't do it. Oh, you're hydrated? How long have you had a boyfriend? What are you guys, like dating? Yeah, what are you guys, like happy together? Yeah, what? Are you two gonna get married? And what, like love each other till death do you part? That sounds awful. Yeah. I am so thirsty. I've noticed that sometimes there will be situations where being ladylike is more of a priority than basic safety. I thought it was more of a posture thing, like just keep your head high, but it literally says not to look down. Ladies, your instinct may be to look down and make sure you don't tumble to your death, but your instinct is rude. This is kind of similar to how women weren't allowed to ride horses normally and had to suspend themselves from the side like a human picture frame because they thought riding a horse normal would make you lose your virginity. Ahem. Sure, you might fall off because you're kind of defying gravity, but at least you won't be a slut. There are just some situations where I think it's okay to throw etiquette to the wind. Like, do we still need to look elegant while we're in the ambulance? For some reason, most of these creators really hate athletic wear.
Number one tip to look expensive and elegant every single day. Dress for the occasion, ladies. I see so many people shopping and traveling in yoga pants and sports trainers. This just is not acceptable, ladies, if you want to look elegant and expensive.
I was just recently on a plane in the back seat closest to the bathroom, and the whole time I was thinking to myself, man, I am underdressed. She says to dress for the occasion, but if you're wearing yoga pants and the occasion is Starbucks, then you are dressed for the occasion. I get etiquette as a hobby, like as something you're interested in, but this just has a lot of holier than thou energy. Not a lot of people have time to worry about looking classy at the grocery store, and they're not enforcing formal attire. Like the store greeters aren't there to make sure you fit the dress code. Hi, welcome to Kroger. Are those Crocs? Get the fuck out.
Once your guests arrive, don't take them to the living room and offer them a seat before showing them the restroom first.
How are we supposed to introduce them to the bathroom? I thought we weren't supposed to talk about it. Hey guys, come on in. This is the foyer. Oh, watch your step. And this is the... I think it might be a little awkward to show people the bathroom first. I just wait until people need it and then tell them, because otherwise it's like, here's the crapper in case you need it, in case you do. I know you will. So just if you need to take a massive, steaming, wet dump. No? Okay, let's see. You really can't catch a break with this stuff because even your hobbies need to be ladylike.
Elegant hobbies. Equestrianism. Art enthusiast. Gardening. Ballet classes. Archery. Skiing. Polo. Baking.
Isn't choosing a hobby based on what other people think of it kind of defeating the whole purpose of having a hobby? It's supposed to be a you thing, not a make other people think I'm fancy thing. So this is my scrapbook. I just like to work on it when I have some me time. Aw, that is so cute. Yeah, I guess. I like to make this when I have some free time. Wow. Yeah, this is way better than your scrapbook. Well, yeah, your scrapbook. Okay, shit on it. I'm gonna shit on your scrapbook. Please don't. So you can't take a break with your hobbies. You can't take a break in your own home. Do you ever get to pause being ladylike? Because it seems like it's almost a sport. It's like a competition. call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, sorry about the noise. That's just 7 men being so obsessed with me that they won't leave me alone. Guys, I know I make a mean grilled cheese, but seriously, you're embarrassing yourselves.
Ma'am, please let us in. We got a call about a grease fire.
Okay, sure you did. Nice try, guys. I mean, it's so desperate. Come on. A queen, Charles. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And are you struggling to get dates? Is the guy you like not texting you back? Did your last date end with you having to post a 3-part story time on TikTok? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then that's a skill issue. Okay, I have so many people obsessed with me that I have to beat them off with a stick. And that's hard. It takes a lot of lube. Now that we're officially out of cuffing season, things in the relationship area may be a little more difficult. And that's okay. All you have to do is get better at everything immediately. TikTok. Speaking of which, that app is always offering helpful morsels of dating advice, like act interested, but not too interested. Flirt with them a lot, but not a lot. Cut the red wire, not the blue wire. What do you mean there's a green wire?
Cut that one too, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen that before. I'm not really sure.
We've talked about alpha dating advice before, but the other day I came across this video.
Things you should never say to a man if you want him to be completely obsessed. You're exactly my type. Don't make him too comfortable. He will start slacking. Make him feel slightly inferior to you and he'll treat you like a goddess.
Don't tell a guy you like him. Are you crazy? Make him feel like shit. If you find yourself intentionally trying to make someone feel inferior to you, you're a bad person. You're not allowed to girl bossify manipulation. Hey, you want to get dinner sometime?
Sis, don't make it so easy for him.
If you were thinking of complimenting the person you're interested in, don't. What are we supposed to say instead? It doesn't really seem like we're allowed to say anything positive, so I guess the right thing is to insult them. Hey, I saw you from across the room and I just wanted to say I could smell your breath all the way over there. Can I get you a drink of mouthwash? You want to head back to your place? Alone? So you can brush your teeth?
Keep him on his toes, sis. Don't make it so easy for him.
How's he supposed to get anything done if he's got to stand on his toes all the time? Be right back, babe. I gotta pick up your prescription.
How to make him obsessed with you. When on the phone with him, say his name and drag it out a little. If he says something funny, touch his arm while you laugh. Give him a cute nickname that only you call him, UGH.
I know this means ugh, like how that's a cute thing for people to do, but when I first read this, I thought that that was the nickname you're supposed to give him. So we've been talking for a while now, and it's been great. Ugh. And I think that we should take it to the next level. Every time I close my eyes, all I can see is our future together. Ugh. Also, what if he doesn't want a nickname? What if he likes his name or if it's already super short? Hey, my name's Nick. Hi, can I give you a nickname? No thanks, I already have one.
Things you should never say to a man. You're exactly my type.
Is there a closer picture of Bella Hadid we can use? I just feel like we aren't zoomed in enough. Things you should never say to a man. The videos from this account just use zoomed in pictures of models and then give some of the worst advice you've ever heard. How to make a man like you. Tell him you fucking hate him.
How to make a man spoil you. Classical conditioning.
Hey, to make a man spoil you, just like become a psychologist. All you gotta do is go to school for a minimum of 5 years and dedicate your life to the intricacies of human psychology, and then you can finally claim your prize. A guy named Ugh. This might just be me, but if you have to Pavlov a guy into treating you well, maybe he's not the one. Maybe just date someone else instead of treating it like a Psych 101 assignment. My boyfriend never gets me flowers, so I'm gonna give him a piece of ham every time I mention them. Hey babe, look at my tulips. I can't stand babies. Or kids. Hey wow, look at my pet petunias.
How to mess with him. Text him good morning and let him respond, then don't reply. Have convos with him and stop responding out of nowhere. Text him come over, then don't answer.
So just don't talk to him? It's called absence makes the heart grow fonder, so the more absent you are, the more fonder they are. And that is why my dad left 16 years ago. He actually loved me too much. Thanks, Dad. Also, if you text someone come over and then stop responding, what if they do come over? Because I think this person is assuming he'll text and ask what time or something, but what if he doesn't and just shows up? I think if you invite someone over, you should be prepared for them to actually come over. All right, you see that guy on the left? Yeah, I see him. Take him out. Got him. Oh my God. What? I was messing around. You hired me. I don't think that's what happened. You paid a deposit. Did I though?
If you want him to be insanely attracted to you, you are going to be fun to be around. You are also going to make sure that you have your own life. Your hobbies, your friends, your activities are exactly the things that make you this interesting girl he's attracted to.
Something that I've noticed about a few of these is that you need to be busy to make a guy obsessed with you. So a lot of the advice is like, you need to have a lot of friends and great relationships so you can get a boyfriend. You need to have hobbies that you're passionate about so you can get a boyfriend. Lead a fulfilling life, a successful career, and find worth within yourself so you can find worth by getting a boyfriend. Finding someone who likes you and your accomplishments should be a byproduct and not the reason you were trying to accomplish things.
And in the second row, we have Brittany, 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Just look at her go, John. That's right, Paul. She is just on fire today. Hang on, what's this? What's going on? Wait, what's wrong? We're getting word that she has finally gotten a text back from Josh. Folks, this is incredible. Every Olympian dreams of this day. Such an inspiration for little girls watching all over the world right now. You can say that again, Paul.
If you do these 3 things, he will fall in love with you. Number 1, a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If you learn how to cook his favorite meal and everything that he likes, I promise you, he will fall in love with you. Number 2, be his support system. Living life as a man in today's society can be difficult sometimes. There's a lot of pressure.
I like that most of these videos are telling us how to play mind games, and this one is just, ladies, being a man is harder than it's ever been. Okay, now go make me a sandwich. It is 2023. We have touchscreen toasters and are still giving dating advice based on a quote from John Adams. I'm not saying you shouldn't cook for the person you love. I'm just saying we need some new material. I don't know if we should be following advice that's older than light bulbs. Kids can't sleep? Give them some arsenic. Breath stink? Gargle some arsenic. Your breath will still stink, but you won't be worried about that anymore.
What I'm about to share is very manipulative, and I don't recommend you use it on just anyone. You're gonna create pleasure and pain. Let's start with pleasure. Give this person attention, give them hope, let them get comfortable. Almost like they're in an ocean with unlimited supplies of water. Next up, pain. You're gonna take them from that ocean and drop them in the desert. Okay, no more water supply. In other words, no contact. Because that's when they're gonna get confused.
These metaphors make no sense. Dropping them in a desert with no water or in an ocean with unlimited supplies of water. You can't drink ocean water. If you have unlimited supplies of ocean water, it's because you're drowning. Also, thinking that your text messages are the equivalent of someone's water supply is the most self-involved thing I've ever heard. Yeah, a snap from me is like life-saving. They don't even use defibrillators anymore. They just call me. I guess I'm like God's gift to Earth? I don't know. That sounds crazy. That's just what everybody's saying. I don't know. Just don't listen to this advice. People don't need to be obsessed with you to love you. Obsession is not love. And ignoring people is just gonna make them feel ignored. I don't understand. We were getting along really well and then she just quit answering. Is there something wrong with me? Yeah, you're talking to a meerkat.
What if I told you that the way you hold your cup on a first date can actually make a guy obsess over you? You are on a date right now and you're gonna go pick up that drink in front of you. However, a lot of people make this mistake. Do not, for the love of God, hold the drink like this. If you are holding a drink like this shows to the other person that you have this like insecure and uptight energy. Men hate that.
Joke's on you because I already overanalyze everything I do. Way ahead of you. This is a weird way to stand. No one has ever stood like this before. You're so bad at standing right now. They're gonna kick you out for standing like this. This is the dumbest standing anyone's ever done. Stupid stand. Dumb, bad standing.
Rather, what you should be doing is holding the cup like this. More loose, ready to go, and confident. As little as this may seem, and subconscious mind pays attention to everything.
There's basically no difference in those two ways. You barely moved your fingers. Holding your thumb like this launches a website for dog beds. Holding your thumb like this launches a nuclear... I really think we're just overcomplicating things. How are you supposed to get to know anyone if you're worried about your cup posture? There's too many rules and mind games. It's too complex. That's why I'm gonna start dating like you do in video games, specifically in Stardew Valley.
want to get married? Sure.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are— Hey guys, and welcome back to your minimum wage job. I'm your manager, and no, I don't care that your grandmother is dying. I will see you at 5 a.m., and no, I will not stand up for you when influencers berate you for not giving them enough chicken al pastor. Manage this, idiot, loser, a twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. And why are we harassing Chipotle workers? Why are we doing that? What's going on? There's been a trend recently where people will go into their nearest Chipotle restaurant with a camera, whether it be an iPhone or a full-fledged filming crew, and point it at employees while ordering. Why are they doing that? Is it because they have a deep appreciation for the art of burrito folding? Is it because they've never been to a Chipotle before and they want to marvel at the decor style? I don't know if that's a decor style. I'm not Joanna Gaines, but it's actually none of these. Filming workers while they're making your order was recently rumored to be a kind of life hack that will get you bigger portions and more food overall. But I think the instructions got scrambled like in a game of telephone, because some people heard, wait, so you're saying if I'm mean to service workers, I'll get more food? No, that's not what I said. I didn't say to do that. I'm gonna be mean to them. You shouldn't do that. I didn't tell you to do that. I'm gonna do it anyway. I want to do it anyway. A lot of this started when Keith Lee reviewed his usual order from Chipotle and made a couple comments about the quality.
Chicken over. Yeah, see, I don't see no chicken at all. I don't taste much flavor. Everything is freezing cold. When I say freezing cold, it tastes like it was in the refrigerator. In my opinion, this is a 2 out of 10. I just gotta be honest. I don't mean no harm in no kind of way. Something changed, and I don't know what it is.
He also says the portions have been really low lately, and that resonated with a lot of people in the comments. Some say the portions have been inconsistent or decreasing. Meanwhile, the prices keep going up, and it can cost $20 for a single chicken bowl with chips. A lot of the comments agreed with him that the food is frequently cold or that the quality has been getting worse. His video got over 16 million views, so it's safe to say that it caused a little bit of a stir, a little bit of a stirring and whirring. People don't like it when you give them less food. Animals don't like it either. Bones let me know that the other day. But a couple weeks after Keith's video, this one also got really popular.
Apparently, we have hated on Chipotle so much that managers are allegedly providing notices to their employees that if anyone is ordering with their phone out, potentially recording, to just load it up. Go ham.
I'm pretty sure this person doesn't and hasn't worked at Chipotle, and she doesn't say where she heard this from. Personally, I don't believe anything anyone says ever. And yes, I have a great relationship with my family, and I don't have an avoidant attachment style. Why do you ask? I think it's pretty likely that a manager told employees to do this after they had an incident of somebody coming in and filming, and then this video led to everybody believing that it was a company-wide mandate being spread, which it could be, I don't know. Something happens to information on the internet when it passes through more than 2 people. It just deteriorates faster than Prince Philip. R.I.P., by the way, unless he's still alive. Bruh. I can't tell.
You bet your bottom dollar that when my husband gets home, guess where we're going for dinner.
I think this video was very much the kindling in the yelling at employees while filming them fire. It went super viral, and a lot of the comments are talking about how they're gonna go into Chipotle and do the exact same thing. And they did. A few days later, the Chipotle CEO very helpfully suggested that giving a look of disappointment while being served will get you more food.
One of the things I think it's great about Chipotle is if you come into the restaurant and you want a little more rice or you want a little more pico, all you gotta do is kind of like, and usually our guys and women give them a little more scoop.
Look, if you guys want more food, take it up with the employees. Be annoyed with them, okay? Don't be annoyed with me. I didn't do anything. I'm just the CEO. I'm just in charge of everything. And this video with that video combined hands and kissed and made out and said, how can we make service workers' jobs harder and a lot worse?
Can I get steak? Can I actually get more steak? No. Just more. Just forget it.
This employee is just trying to abide by Chipotle's serving sizes. I'm sure if they were to give him a whole extra scoop of protein for free, that they would probably get in trouble for it. Uh-oh, trouble? Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Here's the sponsor. This video is less it seemed about Chipotle decreasing their portions, and the more it seemed about taking advantage of employees just trying to keep their job. Almost all of these clips are employees just having to endure and stay nice despite what the customer might be doing.
Oh, damn, that's a little baby ass chicken, bro. That's all the chicken? That's all the chicken they put on their home? That's all the chicken?
Here she gives them a pretty big serving of chicken right out the gate, and they all immediately start complaining.
Ew. That was not enough. That was a very that's a little bit of chicken. What the fuck is that? Chicken, my hell.
And she just has to stand there while 5 people simultaneously complain at her, and they don't stop until she gives them a whole extra serving of chicken. which again is probably very discouraged by management and the reason she hesitated to do it. It seems like some people think it's kind of funny, like it's a joke, and they think the employees are in on the joke, but the employee is not having fun. She still had to give you a free extra serving, and she still had to deal with a group of customers complaining at her. And she deals with upset customers all day long. This is the same interaction she has all the time. Oop, don't touch the glass, please. It scares them. Okay, got it. Excuse me, I just asked you not to touch the glass. Ha! Gotcha. I was just acting like I would if I was tapping the glass. You're still touching the glass, though. Yeah, but I'm being lighthearted and silly about it. It still scares the miniature version of Elijah Wood with fins and gills. Okay, do not scare the miniature version of Elijah Wood with fins and gills. Some people don't seem to know what counts as a small portion or what the old portion sizes were.
Leaving Chipotle after they cheat me from the portions. Very little rice.
This guy gets 4 scoops of rice and then says,
very little rice.
Sir, your bowl runneth over with rice. It's actually not possible for you to have more rice. This idiot won't give me any more rice. I just want a bucket of rice. And they look at me like I'm crazy. I just want a bathtub of rice that I can lay in naked with all my stuff out. And they look at me like I'm crazy. He even put a bunch of face palms on the screen as if this employee isn't doing literally everything he's asking them to.
More rice, white rice.
They give him a big portion of chicken, which he complains about. He orders to go and then makes her stack the bowl to the point that putting the lid on is going to be almost impossible. Then he asks for like 4 scoops of sour cream and complains that she's making a mess.
Do more cream.
Making a mess, shaking my head.
The only mess here is your attitude and your lower intestines in about 2 hours. He's also tapping the glass over and over again like they're gonna forget where the toppings are. They know where the shredded cheese is. They work here. You don't need to tap the glass like you're fucking Darla from Finding Nemo. He ends the video by saying the customer service is terrible, despite them being perfectly nice and having the patience of a saint on Valium. It just seems like this guy is using this whole thing as an excuse to bully and intimidate employees into giving him extra food. Like in this one, this guy is literally threatening employees.
You're gonna have to hold me accountable. And that ain't no issue. Anybody in here can get it. Straight up. You can call the police. I ain't break no law. Wait, what?
It's just a burrito bowl, so calm down, or I'm gonna have to ask you to Chipotle leave the premises. Chipotle go. Chipotle get the fuck out of here. And this didn't solve anything. Yes, he may have gotten a bigger portion, but Chipotle isn't decreasing their prices or making any official changes to their portion sizes. He still went to the restaurant and paid for the food, so the company is getting the same amount of money, and the only consequences are falling onto the employees who have no say in how much food you're getting. So the only result here was employees being treated like shit, more than usual. 1 extra scoop of poop, please. I also hate how employees are just really not allowed to ask customers to stop filming them, because that'll make the customer upset, and the customer is always right. The customer deserves a little massage and to be hand-fed grapes while they sit on a grassy plain. Like in this one, the employee politely asked this guy to stop filming her.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's recording the bowl.
And he says he's not, right after fully showing her entire face. Or this one where the guy is literally almost touching the employee's face because he's holding the phone so close to him. Sir, I can see inside this man's ear. Take a few 1,000 steps back, please. He also starts complaining about the amount of chicken before he has even scooped the chicken.
We need some more chicken in that. Finna fire on your ass. Put that chicken in there.
He hasn't even seen how much chicken he's gonna be served yet. This is incredible, guys. We have a chicken psychic on our hands. We gotta call him Dr. Strange because he can see the future. And also because he acts really fucking weird.
Oh, they gonna have to hold me accountable.
Kudos to this manager for actually asking him to step back. She doesn't even ask him to stop filming. She just asks him to get the phone out of the employee's face, and he starts yelling.
And if you got problems, I'll fire your ass off.
Is the point for him even getting more food? Because this feels like someone who already enjoys shitting on workers just has an excuse to be extra mean now. An extra scoop of mean, please. I'm gonna stop doing that. Employees can't really do anything about customers filming them or acting this way, and some of the people filming seem very aware of that. In a way, the phone is kind of threatening. It's like a hostage situation, but with queso. Okay, we can talk about this.
Talk time is over, buddy.
Just please let go of my sister.
Just hand over the extra pico or I'm gonna salsa out of here.
No, don't do it. Oh God, no, please. Please don't. Please stop. Oh, come back.
No, don't. Chipotle has been getting complaints about their portion sizes way before this. People have been talking about it for a while.
Can we talk about the downfall of Chipotle? I feel like the quality is not there. The price has increased. For literally a scoop of guacamole that big, it's like $2 freaking now.
This video was posted in October of last year, and just for fun, I checked the side of guacamole now and it's $2.65, so getting closer to $3 now, which based on what she said would mean the price has already increased again. Allegedly. She also mentions the cost of the bowl has gone up too.
Plus this one little bowl used to cost me $9, I remember. $14.
So $5 more for the same size bowl is an increase of something percent. I don't know. I was homeschooled. My math lessons were counting how many wives Abraham had or how many vaccines I didn't have. I don't really eat at Chipotle and haven't much in the past, so my opinions are all based on other people, just like my personality and sense of style. But even though I don't have that information based on personal experience, if you're wondering if I believe a corporation has been increasing their prices allegedly while decreasing the amount of product you allegedly get while their employees' wages allegedly stay pretty much the same, yes, I do believe that alleged thing would happen allegedly. The natural next step in this video feels like I should order from Chipotle, but that just gives them more money while they're allegedly giving us less food. But they have to increase the prices. Guys, the CEO made less money last year. He only made $17.2 million instead of the $38 million that he made in 2020. What's he supposed to do? Have 5 tennis courts instead of 6? Let's not be rash. Let's not be hasty. Let's not do anything crazy insane like that. So I won't be doing that, but I still want to degrade someone on camera while they make me food. I can't just miss out on that.
Hey, can I get turkey?
Of course. What else?
Very little turkey.
Can I just get
more turkey?
Some more. Yeah. Some more turkey.
Okay.
More turkey.
Would you like any cheese with that? Oh, okay. Okay.
Some more turkey, please.
Oh, I gotcha. It'll make you happy as a customer, yes. Additional turkey.
Yeah, could I get some more turkey? Right there. The turkey's actually... Okay. And could I also get a side of turkey on the top, please?
Side of turkey on
I'm
the top.
disappointed on the top.
I am doing
Terrible
my best.
customer service for real.
So much turkey. Trying to get me fired. Just one more.
I know the CEO. We're mutuals.
Where?
TikTok.
Okay.
An extra turkey.
You said one more. I'm just trying not to get fired.
And then I could also get some cheese, please.
And then some cheese.
Why does it look like throw up so nasty?
Happy.
Can you just do that twice? All right, so you see how like this is this?
You want an additional 14 pieces of turkey and one piece of cheese?
I'm the customer.
These NPCs think I don't have places to be.
14 pieces of turkey.
Okay, I was just clarifying. Yeah, no, she said more.
If you could also hurry.
Here to make your day.
Thank
just
you.
Doing my job.
Wow, thank you so
job.
much. Some more turkey. And if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna walk out.
I feel like it might be good for us if you walk out.
But you've already made it, so like this is just gonna go to waste if you don't give it to me at this point.
I mean, I could feed this to my family.
You have a family? You're not real though. You're just here to make the food and then...
No, I'm a three-dimensional person with a whole life. I have kids.
I didn't know.
Can't make a turkey.
I didn't make my rent this month. They didn't give me enough hours at work and the kids need new soccer cleats. I don't know what we're gonna do. You know what I think would help you right now? No, what? I think you'd be a great fit for my company. I don't know if that would help me right now. Oh, no. Sure, it'll be hard in the beginning, but will it take 3, 8, 22 hours a day to get started? Yeah. Yes to which? The 3 or the 22? Yes, absolutely. I guess as long as I definitely end up making money in the future. Slow down there. Whoa, yeah, we don't like to use the word definitely around here. Okay, then maybe I'll make money in the long run. Okay, I think I'm gonna pass, but I appreciate the offer anyway. You're a terrible mother. Hey guys, and welcome back to... My name is ChadChad. Not really. And I am officially a YouTuber now. You know why? Because I got a green screen. I was green screen the whole time. I bet you couldn't even tell because of what a great editor I am and how seamless that's gonna look. Hey, it's me editing Chad. I'm sorry. I know the intro for this video is already super long, but we had 100,000 this week, so here's my reaction. Okay, bye. Look, it's still backwards for you. Ah! We just got to 100,000 subscribers. Ah, okay, seriously, thank y'all so much. Welcome to all the new Chadlings. I love you guys. Okay, bye again. One of the most fascinating parts of a new social media app coming out is watching the claws of MLMs slowly reach out and wring it by the neck until it's dead. Like Facebook. I have a sister who joined an MLM, not the sister who has 9 kids. I have a lot of siblings, okay? Everyone does. In the Bible Belt, there's nothing else to do here except go to Walmart and... Actually, no, that's it. You just go to Walmart. She joined an MLM that rhymes with ChadChad and became a life coach for them, which apparently meant that she just had to buy $200 worth of shake mixes to secure her slot, you know, so she could work for them. Disclaimer! This is a disclaimer. Yeah! I do not want to make fun of people who join MLMs or have joined MLMs in the past. Most of the time, they're just people who are having a rough go of it financially. In the current climate, there's a lot of that going on. So please don't make fun of people who see this stuff and join or attempted to join. Do make fun of the ones who see that hardship. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And I believe in aliens. I never decided that. There was never a specific moment where I was like, you know what? I do believe in aliens. I do! Because I've always just assumed that, you know, in the endless universe, there are probably other places that can also support life. Like, there are a lot of ants in the world, but each ant probably thinks that their anthill is the only anthill in the world, but that's only because they haven't invented space travel yet. I've never met anyone who claimed to be abducted by aliens or who claims to have had some kind of extraterrestrial encounter. But I like to think that I'm an open-minded person and that I would hear them out, which is why today we're talking about Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato is a pretty well-known singer and was in a lot of Disney movies / TV shows. You've probably heard of them before, so I'm not going to dive too deep into their history. But there was a certain clip that caught my attention the other day.
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings. And they were like, do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
This is a pretty short clip, so I wanted to get the full context of what's happening here. Demi has a new show called Unidentified that's streaming on Peacock TV. We'll get into that later. So the reason for this interview is that Demi is promoting their new show, and this conversation takes place after Kelly shows a clip previewing it.
Well, wait, in that clip we just saw you looking for aliens. So have you seen an alien? Have you ever had an experience?
I have never seen an ET face to face.
Oh, that's something else I should mention. Demi doesn't believe that we should call aliens. They say that that is offensive to aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry. Demi Lovato has said referring to extraterrestrials as aliens is derogatory, and the word should no longer be used for potential otherworldly visitors. Speaking to E! News, Lovato explained their reasoning while responding to Span while responding to fan speculation that they have an unreleased song called Aliens, quashing the rumor. That's a weird word. It sounds like you're getting phlegm out of your throat. Quashing the rumor. The singer said their fans should know they don't call them aliens because it is a derogatory term for anything.
My fans should know that I do not call them aliens because alien is a derogatory term for anything.
Oh, that's so true.
Even extraterrestrials, which is why I call them ETs.
Which I guess I kind of get what they're trying to say here, but at the same time, I feel like this would be very, very low on an ET's list of concerns if they were to encounter our planet. Our government would definitely take it into custody and definitely perform less than humane tests on it, so it probably wouldn't be too worried about what word we were using to refer to it with. I will now use this circular saw to enter your brain cavity. I would prefer if you didn't. Then I will study your alien brain to discover all of your secrets. I don't have any... Excuse me, what did you call me? I'd say this is a case of let's cross that bridge when we get there, but the bridge isn't even built yet. The bridge isn't even under construction. The bridge is still in the Daddy Bridges ball sack, okay? We don't need to be worried about this yet.
I had a night where I was dreaming, and I say dreaming very loosely because I don't really know what happened.
So see, this is why I wanted to watch the full clip, because the TikTok that the Kelly Clarkson show posted, which got 3.2 million views, mind you, doesn't include the part where they say that this is dreaming, I think is what they're saying this was. So that kind of seems irresponsible to just post this without that context, because the comments are absolutely roasting the shit out of Demi, saying that they're on drugs, saying that they've completely lost their mind. I don't know if it was intentional or unconscious, but if I was Demi and the show that I did an interview for clipped something in a way that made me seem crazy, I would probably have a heart attack.
But I all of a sudden was in my room and I know I said, I sound like this is gonna sound so out there, but just bear with me. So I woke up in my room.
They even cut out the part where Demi acknowledges how strange this sounds. Who is running this TikTok account? Joe Jonas? Joe, is that you?
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings.
Us to the 3 beings? Okay, corporations, you need to stop, all right? We get it. You're hip with the young whippersnappers. You know what this means. I actually think the only time I ever see this used anymore is by corporate accounts. So now it's getting kind of like corporate Twitter, trying desperately to seem relatable. That moment when your mom says no more video games. When your mom buys our chips that inflame your stomach lining. Bernard, you are 98 years old. Please retire. I'll stop working when I'm dead. Your left eye fell out again. Yeah. Are you gonna go home now? You.
Do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Why did the ETs visit you just to show you your own planet? They traveled millions and trillions of miles just to show you that. They'd ask if I wanted to see my own planet, and I'd be like, oh, no, that's okay. I live here.
I live here. I like whooshed out of my room and was like hovering over the planet, and then all of a sudden, they're like, you want to see our planet? And I was like, hell yeah!
Yeah.
So then I whooshed to this like pink and purple planet that I've never seen, but...
Okay, so I Googled pink and purple planets after this, just because I wanted to see if one actually exists, and it does. This one is called GJ504b, which is crazy because that's my brother's name too. It's 57 light years from Earth, it's about the same size as Jupiter, and it's a gas planet. I doubt this was the home of the ETs that visited Demi, just because it's literally made up of poisonous gas. I don't know, maybe they can survive the environment because they're also made of gas, like my brother. That's basically the end of the interesting part of this interview, but I wanted to check out the show if I could. It came out the end of September.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me in Joshua Tree.
Jesus Christ, why is the like ratio so bad? Can someone tell me what I'm missing? I don't remember. Like, why is Demi so disliked? Did they do something? Demi Lovato has apologized after starting a public feud with the Big Chill, a frozen yogurt shop in Los Angeles. Oh, it was the froyo.
It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move.
I hate to be this person, but this doesn't look real. See how the stars keep moving after the camera stops moving? It just looks strange. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna try and have an open mind, and I've been shitting on everything in this video.
My goal is to find out what really happened.
That looks like a gnat. That looks like a bird.
What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
So, like a ghost? Is that a spirit box? Don't you use that to try and talk to ghosts? So it kind of just looks like they're going to be doing a lot of stargazing and yoga? No, sorry, that's a singing bowl. Still don't see how that applies, really. It really looks like a ghost hunting show, but they just throw the word UFO in there every few minutes.
UFO experiencer.
Demi Lovato serenades extraterrestrial entities, as you do.
Carmen? We just got here.
Again, this seems like a ghost hunting contraption. Paranormal investigator, right there. So I guess we're just lumping ETs and ghosts together. I feel like those are vastly different categories. Like the concept of an alien show is interesting because I've never really seen that before, but this just looks and feels exactly like a ghost hunting show, and about 3.8 million of those already exist. They're like cop shows. I watched one episode of NCIS in 2013, and now I never have to watch one ever again.
Have you seen anything like ETs here, or UFOs? Star people?
So I guess we're asking the ghosts if they've seen aliens because the aliens, sorry, ETs, wouldn't be able to see them. So ghosts are like makeshift Ring cameras in this situation. From what I've seen, ghosts haven't been very open with us, like about what the afterlife is like or what they do in their ghostly spare time. So I just don't know if this is when they would decide to open up to us. What's your name? Were you murdered? Are you in this room with us right now? Have you seen aliens? Dude, yes. Okay, I was in the bathroom taking a ghost shit, right?
Ask her if they're here, if there are star people here right now.
Are there star people here right now?
They probably explain this in the full episode, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of equipment this is. This article just ominously calls it the radio, but it looks like it might be some kind of proximity detector based off of my extensive research on Google Images, which would mean that every time this goes off, it's just because the ghost is stepping closer to them and then stepping back. Are there any star people here right now? Are you a star people?
Carmen, are you a star person?
Maybe it's because we're in the room, because, you know, they don't like men,
She doesn't
supposedly.
like men, and I get it.
Do you want us to maybe do a little experiment and step in another room while you take over?
What do you mean? Y'all have been here this whole time and she's been talking just fine.
Did you not want to say anything else because the boys were in here?
The ghost is not saying yes. She's saying, okay, I can clearly see them right there. They just turned around the corner. I may be a ghost, but I'm not f***ing blind.
Okay. She has trauma.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you
And
know?
that's why she doesn't like men.
Okay, okay. I respect that. I respect
Yeah.
that.
Totally.
What are these reactions? Can you imagine like going on a third date with someone and you open up about your trauma and they're like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. I do. Are you gonna pick up the check? I mean, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, that sucks, dude, but I don't get paid until Friday.
Maybe if you sing a song as an offering, we could come back in the room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If I sing you a song, can my friends come back in the room?
Okay, now y'all are just making up rules as you go. This is like trying to watch third graders play a game of tag.
There you go.
What the fuck is that? Is that a knife? Call the police, we're witnessing assault. Demi proceeds to sing Skyscraper to an extraterrestrial ghost. They didn't really specify. And then bam, there's actually what appears to be another man in the doorway over there. So the singing transaction they just did is null and void. I personally would not watch this show. Based on the preview and the clips that I've seen, I would rate it a ghost shit out of 10. It seems very over exaggerated and kind of cliche. I guess the audience would be Demi fans. I don't really know who else it would appeal to. If you're wondering why there's no green screen edits in this video, it's because I ordered a new one because my current one is ass. I'm really trying to exert the least amount of energy possible into filming, kind of like the producers of this show. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello, son. Did you finish your homework? Oh no, not yet, Dad. I'm not feeling very good. Typical. What? Nothing, son. You work hard in school. Your mother and I are very proud of you. Oh, thanks, Dad. That means a lot to me. Psych! You stupid. You're so dumb. I can't believe you came from my loins, and your mother cried when you were born. Yeah, childbirth is excruciating. Wrong. She cried because of how dumb you are. You came out and couldn't even say a single word. What? And it took you 6 months to figure out how to walk. That's actually very quick for a baby. Back in my day, we walked out of the womb with a resume in hand. I'm sorry, Dad. I'll try harder. And cut. Wait, what is this? Great job, son. That'll get at least 100,000 likes. Whew, this was just for a video. You don't actually think I'm stupid. Oh, son, what? Of course I still think you're stupid. High five. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And here we are again talking about things that I found on the internet that made me go, so that you can also go, with me. Commentary. I have nothing else to add to this intro. We're talking about this guy.
I was snooping around my 11-year-old son's bedroom, and I found the Father's Day card that he got me. This is what he wrote. Having an awesome dad takes a little bit of luck, but I guess I lost the lottery because as a father, you really suck. How am I supposed to react when he gives this to me?
This video popped up for me like end of last week, and I was a little confused on why this man's automatic response to finding out his kid doesn't like him was to film a video and show a ton of people, share with hundreds of thousands of people online, or repair relationship with son. But then I realized, just like Shane Dawson's empathy,
I'm an empath, right?
It's all fake. This guy makes TikToks with his son where the recurring theme is that his son hates him and the dad just does things that kind of warrant that.
Tonight, my 11-year-old son got an award from his school for high academic achievement. Well, here's what I think of that.
No kid of mine is gonna get an academic achievement. Hold on.
Pay some bills around here, then maybe I'll be impressed.
Seriously, Dad? What's wrong with you?
You know what, honey? That wasn't even funny.
I love how he says he'll only be impressed once the kid gets a job, as if getting academic achievements isn't like a step in that direction. You finished making my smoothie yet? No, hang on, I just have to blend up the fruit. What? What do you mean what? I have to blend the smoothie. No, just give me the smoothie and then I'll be impressed. Okay, blending the fruit is an essential step in making a smoothie, Jeremy. Just give me the smoothie now, like it is. This is just fruit. This is raw fruit. Your mother was right. I should have married your brother.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Dad, I'm not in the mood for your crap right now. Just take me to school.
Okay.
Is the joke here that he's not really happy, or? Because I just feel bad. Look at him. He's too good of an actor for this. I feel bad, even though I know that they rehearsed these beforehand. I think the joke is supposed to be just that the dad annoys the shit out of him, but it's missing the part where it, how do I say, doesn't make me sad. I think it's just the wrong emotion. Like if his son was angry, it might be more comical, but he's just sitting in the passenger seat like,
if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
My 11-year-old son has a 13-year-old girl over swimming. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should I be? Like -1,000? They're just hanging out. Why do straight people do this? Or they do the thing where they're like, ooh, is that your boyfriend or girlfriend? No matter how old the kid is. Please stop. You're just making your sons think they can't have platonic relationships with girls. Also, I don't understand why he starts almost every video by saying his son's age. Like we're gonna forget it.
I was driving my 11-year-old son home from lacrosse. My 11-year-old son saved up a bunch of money. Today I took my 11-year-old son. Today's the last day of school for my 11-year-old son. My 11-year-old son, I told my 11-year-old son.
I'm trying to think of any other situation where that would make sense. This is my 59-year-old mother. Hello. This is my 33-year-old brother. Hi. And over there is my 45-year-old aunt. Hey, it's great to meet everyone, but you really don't need to tell me how many years old everyone is. Oh, sorry. Okay. This is my 576-month-old uncle. How's it going?
I am such a narcissist that every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid and worthless, so that when he's talking to his therapist as an adult, it will always be about me.
I also plan to berate my kids in the mornings so that they have to attend therapy because of me. Holy shit. Okay, I just realized I already made my notes for this video, but I just realized that what he's doing, because he's doing like dad jokes, right? Like this narcissist joke, that is kind of a dad joke, and I think I've heard it somewhere else before. What the fuck am I talking about? He's doing that, which is, when you read that, and it's all faceless, right? When you read that, you don't really think anything of it. They don't have any kind of impact. I think the problem is that his son is actually a person, like he has a face. So whenever he's making these jokes, we're imagining his son, so these jokes seem worse.
My 11-year-old son is always in a bad mood in the morning. Every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid.
I wonder why. I saw the background in this video and was wondering why he had so many different media platforms framed on the wall. And then I realized that he's a media professor at a college.
This is my classroom, a television studio. Here are some of my students. Wave. All right, like you're not afraid.
I'm so glad I'm not in college right now. You know how you laugh at a professor's joke even if it's bad because you want them to like you? I used to do that. Actually, I didn't want them to like me. It's more that like in my very logical brain, I was like, if I ever get an F in this class, then the professor will be like, hey, you're that kid who laughed at my joke like 2 months ago, right? Don't worry about this. The F, no, I'm gonna round it up to an A. I can't imagine how much worse it is now, because now instead of doing those jokes where it's just like X and X walked into a bar, you'd think they would have seen it. Instead of that, they can come in and they can be like, hey, I have 2 million TikTok followers, and then they show you videos of them just doing dances to that chicken song that gives me nightmares.
My 10-year-old son recently asked me, Dad, how do I know when I'm in love? And I said, well, it's actually pretty simple. One day, you're gonna meet a very special person. And at some point, that person is going to reach into your chest and rip out your heart. And then they're gonna go to the garage and they're gonna get a can of gasoline and they're gonna come back with that gasoline and they're gonna douse your heart with gasoline and then they're gonna take out a match and they're gonna light that heart on fire, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna watch it burn into a crisp. And that's how you know you're in love.
He was just asking an innocent question. Dad, how do you know if you're in love? Well, my very young son, you will feel the worst you've ever felt. You'll never feel any kind of joy ever again. Every second of your existence will feel like a punishment, and in the end, they'll probably leave you anyway. So, I don't think I want to be in love. Oh no, son, you don't have anything to worry about. No. No one would ever love you. Stupid fucking kid. Oh, I get it. Him punching his son is the punchline. No, but really, what is this? Because I get it's supposed to be edgy humor, but I still don't think it's good. It kind of seems like he started making these videos for fun with his son and then started getting comments from people accusing him of being abusive because it's TikTok. And now he's just leaning into it really hard.
My son is so stupid. I've been trying to teach him how to fold his own laundry for years. And every time I show him, he screws it up. So then I have to end up folding all of his laundry for him. You are a moron.
This one isn't really funny to me either. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. There will be other comments like, I don't think this is funny. And he'll always say something along the lines of, it's just a joke. And yeah, but just because you say something is a joke doesn't mean that people have to find it funny. Like, I get he's playing a character where he's a horrible father, but that character on its own isn't inherently funny. That's like if every time Dwight from The Office messed with Jim, Jim just acted really melancholy. Like, those characters are funny, but it takes other people causing stuff and reacting to them to make it that way. The character is made funny by how it interacts with those situations and the people around it. And the situation / people around this character isn't funny because it's just your son being reasonably sad while you call him stupid for not being able to do laundry. I'm sorry you didn't pick up on my sarcasm and irony. Yes, exactly. You can do or say whatever you want as long as you're being sarcastic. Welcome to the bank. How can I help you today? Hi, yeah, you can help me by putting all the money behind the counter into this pillowcase. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I was just being silly. Very funny, sir. How can I actually help you today? I have a weapon. Right, okay, give me the money behind the counter. I'm so sorry. God, you're so gullible. I'm still kidding. I'm not gullible. That's a very real thing that happens here. No, I mean, I was kidding about the money behind the counter. I want the money in the vault, too. Right, okay. Police, freeze! You called the cops? Yes. Are you still joking, or? Yeah. Sorry you can't pick up on my sarcasm. Thanks for nothing. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Rebecca. I'm obviously not an expert on these people and have no idea what their relationship is like in real life, but it seems to be good. He'll post bloopers of these and the kid seems like he's enjoying it. I do think some of the jokes are unnecessary. It's definitely an interesting choice though, to make content where you pretend your kid hates you, especially since he's gonna be a teenager pretty soon and then you won't have to pretend anymore. As always, y'all feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, but I am gonna call it there. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And one of the hardest things about being a Chad is that literally everyone wants to date me. You want to date me, your mom wants to date me, I want to date me. But that's too bad because your dating skills are only here and I'm a high level Chad all the way up here. It's okay though, because I found a dude that can help you. And he has a TikTok account and a podcast. And if you don't know what that means, it means everything he says is true.
What does it mean if a girl has no hookups in her Tinder bio? And the answer is, it means absolutely jack.
It's been a while since we watched this kind of content, so it's really important that we remember the alpha dating coach motto, which is don't listen to women and what they say they want. They don't know what they're talking about. Listen to men who are not in committed relationships and have more empty alcohol bottles than a Delta Chi house.
Look at that, you almost finished your glass of wine.
I am, yeah.
You'll have another one.
Okay.
Another perfect spot.
Okay, let's go.
How do you script an interaction and it still be awkward? It's a good idea in general not to lunge at women. I couldn't tell if he was going in for a whisper or to perform one of those assassin neck crunch things.
Another perfect spot.
Okay, let's go.
I don't get why they didn't just do another take where they're not interrupting each other. This doesn't really exude confidence. So looks like you're almost done with that wine. Oh yeah, I was just about to finish. I know where you can get more wine. Sorry, what? I said I'm really sorry. The music is it's really loud. Do you want to go back to my place? I guess, sure. I mean, I still can't. And that is how you get laid, fellas. Is he talking to us? What did he say? Who is that guy? I said that's how you get laid. I also hate these seats. Just look at how weird these seats are. So weird. The only seat I like is SeatGeek. This video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you haven't heard of them, SeatGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super easy, whether it's for sports, festivals, or concerts. They take tickets from all over the web and put them here in one spot to make it way faster and a lot more efficient to find the best deals. I have the app here on my phone and it's very simple as far as how to use. You just choose the concert that you want to go to, which for me is Lady Gaga, obviously. And then you just want to look for the green dots because green means good, buy that ticket, and red means stop, bad deal, don't do this. And then that's it, you're off to see Lady Gaga in person. And of course, if you want to check them out, I have code ChadChad to get $20 off your tickets at SeatGeek. So that's $20 off your first purchase with code ChadChad. And be sure to click the link in the description to download the app. Thank you to SeatGeek for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Oh, excuse me.
Hi.
I saw you walking. I thought you were really cute. I want to meet you real quick. Alex, pleasure.
Or you could do option 4 where you don't approach women who are walking alone in empty hallways. Wait, what's this? It's 2 a.m. and the hallway is completely empty and there are no people or cameras and it's very scary. Allow me to introduce myself.
I saw you walking. I thought you were really cute. I want to meet you real quick.
Why would your opening line be, I saw you walking? Like, I'm sure you probably did because that's literally what she's doing. Is the tip to just make a general observation about what they're doing and then use that as the pickup line? Because it sounds accusing almost. Hey, excuse me, I just saw you were walking and don't fucking do that.
This has got to be one of the funniest and most creative bios I've seen in a while. Females, I'm looking for a woman who will make me. And then it's M, make me dinner. A, appreciate the things I do for you. K, kiss me. E, eager to ask about a day. M, marry me. E, endlessly love me. C, capture my heart. U, make death do us part. M, make me.
Don't do this. If the word is anywhere on your profile, you should be banned from dating apps for life. And why do all of these requirements end with me? I know it's online dating, but aren't you supposed to give a preview of yourself and what you're like rather than how you want women to serve you? I mean, I guess in this instance it works because the preview is that you spent hours making an acronym about.
This is a pretty perfect bio.
This is a perfect bio. How could we miss this, guys? The secret to getting ladies is talking about our It was right under our noses all this time. This is a dating and self-improvement channel, by the way. I have this really bad habit that I would like to get rid of. I see. Okay, what is it? Yeah, so I just can't stop talking about my Have you tried talking about your more? You're a genius. What can I say? You've come to the right place.
How to playfully ask a girl that you're talking to from a dating app if she's actually overweight. So this is a text that's pretty funny. So talking to this chick, making logistics. Awesome. All your pics are headshots. You aren't a secret fatty, are you?
Hold on, let me retitle this for you. How to be a fat phobic hole.
Playfully?
Playfully.
Now, that may sound a little crude, but it's also fairly amusing. Generally speaking, you get good reactions. Oh, geez, now that's a question.
Oh, geez, now that's a question. So you wrote this. There's no way that you aren't chatting with yourself right now. I swear he just has 2 accounts where he can make these example conversations go down exactly how he wants in totally unrealistic ways. Because there's no way that this interaction ended with him getting her number.
Sound a little crude, but it's also fairly amusing. Generally speaking, you get good reactions.
Of course you will, because you're texting yourself.
What to do if the girl doesn't drink? So my general go-to is to invite a girl straight to my place for a bottle of wine or to meet her at a bar nearby. And again, I'm not a big fan of drinking either.
He's not a big fan of drinking.
I'm not a big fan of drinking either. So in that situation, my approach is simple. I just say, okay, cool. Why don't we go for a walk first, and then afterwards you can come up for some tea, or you can just invite her straight for tea or coffee anyway. So it's basically the same thing, but you replace alcohol with something that she can have, like tea or coffee.
Guys, if she doesn't drink alcohol, you should just like give her something else to drink. Maybe, I don't know. Subscribe for more tips on how to do obvious. So what should you do if you go on a date with a chick and she doesn't like chicken tenders? Now, I'm not a huge fan of chicken tenders myself, so what I usually do is offer her some steak. You could do grilled chicken, filet, I think is a meat, salmon, ground beef, turkey, salami. How long is this seminar? 2 hours.
Hey, so what do you do for work?
I work in finance.
Oh, do you like it?
It's okay, I guess.
Have you been doing it for a while?
Yeah.
Oh, is it hard to get a job in finance?
I mean, not really.
Do you think I could do it?
I mean, do you like finance?
No, not really.
I like how the bad example is him showing interest in her career. Don't ask questions. Questions make you look weak.
I work in finance.
Oh, cool. So you're like one of those badass Wall Street guys?
You can say that, yes.
Oh, cool. I'm a male stripper. So it's very similar to your job. You know, you take money off people, I take clothes off people.
You don't want her to think you actually give a shit about her interests. Do this instead. Are you Leonardo DiCaprio? I guess you could say that. Well, I'm a male stripper.
I teach men how to get laid on TikTok.
Do you really? Are you?
Why would I offer you?
He moves so fast and it's too jarring. He also cups her ear, like squeezes her ear as part of his seduction. It's like he stuck his hand out there without thinking about it first. Oh God, why did I do this? Do I brush her hair? I could touch her cheek or
Is it beta to show your emotions around women? So the red pillars say absolutely not. It's super beta, never show emotion. And you know, a lot of the feminists or blue pillars say, oh, women love a guy who's super sensitive, so of course.
So fellas, alphas say that it's beta to show emotions in front of women, but women say that women don't mind it and they actually prefer men who can regulate their emotions. Who do we believe?
I think again, the truth here is somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be the guy that's very emotional, that's always reacting to everything, that's kind of crying, or just comes off as anything resembling a little.
Or we could stop acting like emotions are gendered and accept that some people are more emotional than others. Oh my God, Tyler, what's wrong? My mom just died in a house fire. No, I mean, why are you having a pink emotion right now? What? Crying is a pink girly emotion and you're a guy, so you're only allowed to have blue boy ones, like unbridled rage. Is that a Molotov cocktail in your hand? No? You killed my mom. See, there you go.
I'm like, how about later tonight around 11? We can just hang out and drink wine. I don't meet new people after 8 p.m., baby. I'm like, whoa, why is that? Too dark. I'm like, you do realize they have lights, right?
She doesn't mean there aren't fucking lights. She means going on dates with men that you don't know is scary and you have to meet in a public, well-lit, open space for your own safety. Is he just imagining a woman who doesn't know what lights are? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no, silly. I'm a light. Oh. And Jesus Christ.
Talking to this girl, I'm like, what evenings are you free? She's like, this whole week coming up. I have job interviews, so probably the week after. I'm just really desperate with finding a job. Oh, good. Actually, according to a recent study, they found that
the dirty and squirty
increased the prospect chance of getting a job by 69%.
Yeah, I've just been really struggling to find a job so I can like support myself, and it's been a really rough time. Yeah, anyway, do you want to bang?
And she's like, maybe we should have some. So you can see this text is pretty effective.
It's not a Pokemon battle. This is a serious conversation between you and yourself. In this one, he's actually rating another guy's Tinder profile, so I'm sure he'll give him some good tips on how to be more appealing, but in a way that wouldn't be damaging to his self-esteem.
This guy's gonna get a grand total of 0 matches. So this is the profile you don't want to have. Again, way too nice guy. This guy needs to grow out some facial facial hair, put on some muscle, take off the glasses, take off the hat, get better style, and stop smiling so damn much in every photo.
Oh, okay. So he just has to change everything about himself. Your hair just needs to stop being like that, and your eyes are also weird, and that dog is ugly. Get rid of it.
Put on some muscle, take off the glasses, take off the hat.
He can't just get rid of his glasses. Like, people don't just wear those for no reason.
And stop smiling so damn much in every photo.
Also, imagine thinking that smiling in pictures is going to get you less dates. And I also have a dog. His name is Charlie. Here he is. Aw, I hate dogs. Why are you wearing glasses? Oh, to help me see? They're hideous. Throw them in the trash. Excuse me? You look fucking weird. Okay, I'm leaving. It's because I smile too much, isn't it?
The power of persistence. So nowadays, girls have a lot of options. So what you want to do is you want to be persistent without being needy. Say, cute, I almost don't want to ruin you. No response. Cute, I almost don't want to ruin you. Once again, no response. Okay, fine, ruin each other. No response. And a few days, a week later.
So if someone, not just women, anyone, does not respond to 4 text messages over the span of several weeks, they definitely want you. They are so into you. You should keep texting them. He also has a YouTube channel where he invites triggered feminists to engage with him in very productive debates.
You just said I was passive aggressive. You need to now tell me how you think I'm being passive aggressive.
Like, just in that statement, like, your whole attitude is very passive aggressive. Like, you're not directly yelling at me or cursing at me, but it's very much, it's like a passive form of aggressiveness. I don't know how to put it plainly than that.
Even though it's just a trap for him to be able to call women crazy and passive aggressive in the thumbnails and get more clicks. So I'm gonna be proactive and say I will not be participating in that. Thank you, even though it sounds very appealing.
I mean, I think there's a reason the whole chat is saying, why is this chick being so passive aggressive?
But I am a kind, gentle-hearted woman, and I want to make things easier for him. So we'll just skip that part, and I'll go straight to posing for his thumbnail. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey, 115. This is our room. Looks like there's only one bed. Oh, there's another bed right there, actually. It's okay, I'll take the floor. I mean, if you want, but like I said, there's one right there. You know, when your mother hired me to be your bodyguard. Actually, you're supposed to be more like a travel companion who sometimes does errands for me, like picking up my dry cleaning, which you didn't do today. I couldn't stand you. Ouch, okay? But now I can't stop thinking about you. Kinda wish you'd channel some of that thinking into my dry cleaning. I guess I'm wondering if there's any chance you feel the same way. If I say yes, will you go pick up my dry cleaning? Yes. Okay, then yes. Yes. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And the hair is red now. If you don't like it, you're gonna have to take it up with the Chadlings. They made that decision, not me. And then go follow me on Instagram so that you can vote when I inevitably am about to make an impulsive decision to do with my appearance. I wanna talk about POV TikTokers again because I can't seem to avoid them. That's probably because every POV TikToker page I find always has millions and millions of followers. For someone who spends so much time on TikTok, you'd think I'd be used to seeing POVs of people falling in love with their bodyguard. But I'm not. By the way, who started the bodyguard thing? Why is that the new, like, mafia boyfriend? Bodyguards have shifts. You would need more than one. They have to switch out. And why can you only afford one hotel room that happens to have one bed in it? If you can afford a bodyguard, you can afford 2 hotel rooms, okay?
Are you okay? You seem a little off. Oh, okay. First of all, nothing to be embarrassed about. Totally natural. Second of all, let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry, it's my jacket. Doesn't have cooties. Alright, I know I got a pad here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Okay. This is for you. If you want a tampon, go to the nurse's office. She's got plenty. You're gonna be wanting these. Tylenol and ibuprofen. It helps with the cramps. And, yep, new shorts. They might be a little big on you, and if they are, don't worry. You can take my jacket home. Just bring it to me tomorrow. Okay? You're gonna be fine.
So you had an idea and you were like, this is a good one. So you came up with what you were gonna say.
Let's get this jacket around that waist.
Filmed it, watched it back, probably a lot more than one time. And at no point did it cross your mind to be like, maybe I shouldn't smirk or wink at the hypothetical student I'm talking to in this. The confidence it takes to watch this back and have 0 second thoughts is substantial. This video makes him seem like kind of a savior, like he's doing this person a huge favor when it's just the bare minimum, really. Like if a woman made this TikTok, everybody would be like, yeah? And? Yeah, I'm okay with touching an unused pad or tampon, and I'm not totally repulsed by periods. I'm just not like other guys.
Let's get this jacket around that waist. Don't worry, it's my jacket. Doesn't have cooties.
And the jacket comment, where did that come from? Here, use my jacket to cover the stain. Great, thank you. Don't worry, it doesn't have cooties or anything. No weird germs. It's perfectly clean. Well, I wasn't thinking that. Oh yeah, this is another one I keep seeing. POV, a father tests your love for his son. I don't know how comfortable I would be, personally, with the knowledge that my son-in-law or daughter-in-law was willing to shoot me at any given moment. I feel like it might add some tension to the next few Thanksgiving dinners. Hey, remember that time I made a joke about you killing me to prove that you love my son and you were actually gonna do it? Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, it was. I laugh about it a lot. Can you pass the mashed potatoes, please? Yeah, sure. If you prove you love them. What? Prove you love the mashed potatoes. Are you serious? Right now, what is your obsession with this? Take this knife and kill those mashed potatoes. Why is that the deciding factor though? Like, where is that gonna be helpful at all? Why can't it be something more tame? Like, how many hours would you listen to my son talk about seasonal content on Destiny 2 before you lose your goddamn mind? This is the Up soundtrack, so it's really sad. Imagine it in your head because of copyright, okay? When I saw this, I was confused because I thought the car hit her and that's why she was screaming. All right, did you get your pillow? Yes, Dad. What about your sleeping bag? Dad, I've got it. I'm gonna be fine. I know, I'm sorry. It's just my baby's first camping trip without me. Where does the time go? Dad, don't get all mushy. You're right. I'm sorry. Bye, honey. Have fun. Bye, Dad. Oh, stay out of...
I got hit by a car.
Sorry, I didn't
Dad.
see you. Please don't sue me.
What? Are you gonna call an ambulance?
Oh my God.
Hey, ooh, sorry, did not mean to interrupt. Hello, young lady. Nice to have a pretty thing like you around here. Anyways, wanted to tell you that I'm gonna take your mom out. We're gonna get dinner for like 4 hours, so you know, do your little thing. Left money on the table, order whatever you want. Welcome again. All right, you guys have your fun, okay? Oh no, act like I ain't even here. Just have your fun.
Hey Siri, what year is it?
2021.
Thank you. Just needed confirmation.
JK, it's 1934. White women have been allowed to vote for just over 10 years. Black women and other women of color will have to fight for another 31 to vote. Since a woman's only function in society is to marry and have children, losing her virginity before marriage is comparable to losing her worth as a human being, and therefore must be protected by her father. This gross tradition will be carried on by future generations and evolve into a cutesy trend where men joke about not letting their daughters have sex or be alone with a male partner. Men will probably still do whatever they want though. By the way, you're running low on laundry detergent.
Hey Siri.
Yes, ChadChad?
Order more laundry detergent, please.
I'm sorry, Chad. I need a man's permission to make any purchase over $5.
Of course, because it's
1934.
1934, right.
Yes, correct, you dumbass.
So he just shoots them. I can't say I'm surprised. Most of these POVs either end with misogyny or someone dying. I don't understand though. POV, one of the parents hit on my wife. Which parents? Like, are you at a PTA meeting or do you mean your parents? Because I can't decide which one is worse. Why is she so nonchalant about what just happened? Honey, these are my moms. This is Abby, my girlfriend. It's nice to meet you. Abby, that is such a lovely name. I guess it had to match the rest of you, huh? Did you just shoot your mother? Oh well.
Back the up. When did this become a whorehouse?
Can someone please tell me why these are a staple in POV TikToker content? Every page, without fail. Remember, ladies, don't cuddle your boyfriend because that makes you a whore. But ChadChad, it's not sexist, okay? It's not because it's his daughter, it's his child. He would do the same thing if it was his son. He's just trying to protect his child.
Take the rubber off. Meat to meat. Meat to meat. Meat to meat.
That's the same page. I don't think I could find a better example of a double standard, but it's just a really funny, super silly, goofy, funny joke, guys. Super silly. I love TikTok. It's almost like these guys have to fill out a questionnaire or attend the same seminar before they're allowed to make POV TikToks. Welcome everyone, and thank you for attending our mandatory course. A closed notes exam will be passed out once our discussion here has concluded. So, any questions to start us off? Yes. Yeah, my name's Chad. When you say closed notes, does that mean that I can't look at the answers of this guy sitting next to me? No, that's cheating and has never been allowed. Yes, you. Yeah, can I, instead of taking the exam, can I make a POV of me taking the exam? Will you be smirking and winking in a way that would make no sense in that scenario? Yeah, then yes. First discussion point. You have a son who has multiple STDs and a new girlfriend every week because of his emotional immaturity and inability to recognize that he's the only common denominator in his failed relationships, which he always recounts with, "I don't know, man, she was just crazy." How do you react? Nice. He's such a good kid. I'm so proud of my son. He's incredible. I look up to him. New girl every week. My, how he's grown. Interesting. All right. Next discussion point. Your daughter is in a healthy, long-term relationship, and you walk in on her and her boyfriend cuddling on the couch. What? No. God, no. What? Please. Did you say? How could she do this to me? My daughter is a fucking slut? Alright, I've had enough of these. You're welcome. This is typically where people would do an ad read, but I'm still a baby YouTuber. So thank you to you for sponsoring this video by watching it and interacting with it. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. Not really. And to be honest, I've been in a bit of a slump recently. And to get out of those, I usually do stuff like go for a quick run, read a good book, spend quality time with friends.
This is the Carlo Bueno Man.
Unfortunately, I've been doom scrolling so much that getting this TikTok is a daily achievement at this point.
Join me and let's go take some deep breaths.
And you know what they say, with great screen time comes great responsibility to complain about it. So let me tell you about this fucking bullshit that I hate. The vertical show epidemic hit TikTok years ago at this point, and while they're pretty cringy and bad, they're cringy and bad in an endearing way. No matter how nonsensical they get or how many alpha, werewolf, stepbrother, professor, billionaire CEOs they have, they were still created by someone. There were producers, actors, editors, jobs were created and people got paid. But when you take all of those redeeming qualities away, you get AI vertical show garbage that I don't find endearing in any way. I find it endearing because we're killing the planet for this. The spoiled tomato is the hidden cherry queen. Just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? This AI show is about a tomato maid living in a fruit kingdom where everyone around her bullies her all the time. Actually, no, I can't say bullied because that severely minimizes how the other fruit are treating her, so let me rephrase. They are constantly beating the ever-loving pulp out of her. And we don't really know why they're doing this. She does have a flashback to her childhood where we see her parents were royalty before they were attacked. And because of this, she had to go into hiding by transforming from her cherry self into her rotting tomato self. However, this guy, the one holding the sword, so I'm assuming he's the one hunting down her family, just walks right past them.
Find the royal hair! Leave no one alive!
So it kind of seems like the tomato transformation was overkill. This guy can't even find you when you're standing right next to him. I'm not worried about him. Also, if they ever find out she's secretly the cherry queen, what are they gonna do? They're already locking her up and beating the shit out of her. Jesus Christ! We're already at worst case scenario here. They're constantly throwing her into piles of mud and calling her names. I mean, technically name because they keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Rotten tomato.
Rotten tomato. Rotten tomato. Rotten tomato.
Rotten tomato. Rotten tomato.
Do you guys have, like, any other vocabulary?
Rotten tomato.
And she never does anything except sit there and let them do this. No matter what they're doing, she just sits there. Ew. Like, girl, that's not what we meant when we said let them. Are your peers beating your ass? Let them. Are they locking you away in condemned buildings? Let them. Are they trying to melt the flesh from your bones using toxic acid? Let them. The most she ever does is smirk every now and then. Oh my God. We keep having these close-ups where she's having a badass moment and she goes like this. Girl, stop smirking and do something about it. She just did it again.
She belongs in the trash!
I mean, I get it. I smirk all the time. While thinking about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Chime. As someone who grew up knowing less about money than I did about how to wear anything other than basketball shorts, I thought the most important thing to do with savings was leave them alone. But then I learned the best thing to do is put them somewhere they're gonna make you more money. Like Chime's high yield savings account that earns a 3.75% APY. With a 3.75 APY, which means annual percentage yield and measures how much interest your savings earn, you get in a little over a month what would take a full year with a regular savings account. So if you had $10,000, nice, with Chime's 3.75% APY, you'd make $375 a year instead of the $38-ish you'd make with a regular savings account. Nice. Plus, with the Chime app, you can set savings goals or set a percentage of every paycheck to go straight to savings. And with their roundup feature, you can save money automatically by having your purchases round up to the nearest dollar. So for example, if you bought this mini golf toilet set for $13.37, you just sent 63 cents to your savings account, and you have a Christmas gift for your mother-in-law. So if you want to check them out and make the switch to Chime, just click the link in the description or scan the QR code on screen to go to chime.com/ChadChad. That's chime.com/ChadChad. Thank you to Chime for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Her main bully is this strawberry lady, who I think is a princess and also the daughter of this blueberry lady and this blueberry guy, so her mom might have some explaining to do. Queen Blueberry announces that the Blackberry Tyrant will be arriving soon. They also call him the Supreme Leader.
The Supreme Ruler, Xavier the Blackberry Tyrant, is gracing our estate tonight.
And I don't think they ever call him that again, so I don't know what that meant. Also, Blackberry Tyrant is very close to being Blackberry Currant, so he sounds delicious. And she says everything needs to be perfect because apparently they're trying to set up their strawberry daughter with this guy.
This is Chloe's moment to secure her throne.
Except she already has a crown. Her whole family does. They live in a castle. So why does she need to marry this guy? So she can have 2 crowns? Girl, just go to a dentist. Also, trying to marry your daughter off to a guy called the Tyrant is crazy. They must hate her ass. The first 26 episodes of this show are literally just this tomato lady getting beat up. The princess is beating her up. Her fellow servants are beating her up. This blueberry guy is beating her up, who I thought was her dad, but now it looks like he might be her boyfriend or her personal servant / butler. I don't know who he's supposed to be. I don't think the AI does either. But everything is super graphic, like to the point that I'm gonna have to blur most of this out so that it doesn't get age restricted on YouTube, which is crazy because this is on TikTok where anyone, including kids, can watch it freely. I guess it's fine though because this isn't technically blood squirting graphically out of the lacerations on her back. It's actually ketchup. So this is fine. Guys, if this was like a real movie, if this was a live action movie in theaters, it would be rated R. This is what they are showing kids on TikTok. Just full on violence and gore. That's straight up gore of my comfort character. I also just want to note that I'm doing a lot to make this story palatable. There's so much weird side shit going on, like randomly the strawberry princess lady gets dry skin because she's faking her strawberry essence by using stolen royal juice.
It's gone! 15 stolen juice! Gone!
Okay. What the fuck does that mean? No one else needs juice. Her mom, who is a queen and a blueberry, doesn't need royal juice to be her blueberry mom who is queen. And then she has this aha moment where she's like, ah, the tomato.
The rotten tomato, her acid blood. Fight fire with fire.
Oh, I'm out of my royal juice that makes me look like a strawberry, so let me get the biggest syringe anyone's ever seen in their life and steal some acid blood from this stinky, rotting tomato. That will fix my current problem. Fuck off, AI. Kill yourself. Go short circuit. Every plot point only exists so it can trigger another extremely graphic scene that will grab people's attention. Like, for example, the Blackberry Tyrant has a super sense of smell, and he can smell the tomato lady's true scent, aka her royal cherry scent,
the pure bloodline,
which naturally leads to him attacking her as well.
The pure blood I've been searching for is this pathetic piece of trash.
Of course he does. Her love interest, spoilers, sorry, just choked her and crushed her windpipe. Aw, how romantic. What a lovely series that TikTok allows to stay on their platform. Finally, it's time for her to reveal her true form, but right before she does, the Blackberry Tyrant goes up to her and starts making out with her. Ew. Gross, why are these noises happening? He also does this right after she says the words, let go of me.
Let go of me!
A pox upon thee, AI. Spilt coffee on thou keyboard, post haste. After she has her transformation, everyone falls to the ground and starts throwing up. Why is he throwing up? What is happening? The fuck? Why is everyone throwing up? Typically when debuting a new look, this is not the response you want, but she seems pretty happy with it. She exposes the strawberry lady for faking her strawberry essence.
Let's show the world how a pathetic fake saint was born.
No! Turn it off! That's not me! It's a fake!
No, that's not me! That's fake! That's AI! She also exposes her for tax evasion. Tax evasion? No! Illegal water extraction! Which is really funny because it's like the AI thought it hadn't been clearly communicated enough to us that this is the villain of the story. It's like it needed to add one more thing, but then it's kind of the least bad thing she's done. She's abused people for years, tortured her servants, physically and psychologically, and to top it all off, she didn't file her W-2. And then the show ends with the now Cherry Queen making out with the Blackberry Tyrant even though he just physically attacked her a few episodes ago.
My queen, may I brand your fruit now?
You are mine now, tyrant.
May I brand your fruit now? Does he mean like put one of those produce stickers on her? Incredible. Incredible. And by incredible, I mean fucking abhorrent. Boo! Tomato, tomato! I mean, cherry, cherry. I don't know why fruit has become the AI character staple, because I think historically characters shaped like fruits and veggies have been made to appeal to kids. And now it feels like the same thing is happening here, except the fruits and veggies are banging each other. You would never see this anywhere except the Wild West of TikTok and Instagram Reels. Like imagine you're watching VeggieTales and then suddenly the potato guy's boobs are out. That would never happen. He doesn't even have boobs. Or a belly button. I also kept getting recommended this show. I keep using air quotes because I'm morally opposed to calling this a show. Revenge of the Pregnant Seahorse is about this seahorse named Sean. There's actually names in this one. Let's go. The bar is in hell. I'm in hell. I'm here too. Sean is married to this seahorse lady who is a millionaire CEO of a company conglomerate conference corporation.
Consorteration.
Consorferate.
Consortition.
Consurrection! Fun fact, if you didn't know, male seahorses are actually the ones who get pregnant. They're the ones who give birth. So this story is a modern, fun, not really, take on that whole process, but they go a step further. What if men and women seahorses swapped the rest of their roles? What if men were the ones making lunch for their wives? Aww. And what if women were the ones getting their husbands pregnant and then cheating on them immediately with their best friend? Aww. Unfortunately, Sean's wife is mad at him because he keeps giving birth to girls, and also because the pregnancy has made his stomach droopy, but there's literally zero attempt to explain why she needs him to give birth to a son. Once again, she's the CEO of her company conglomerate consortium, and she controls the entire fortune, so it's not like women aren't allowed to run things in this universe. It's like ChatGPT just had to put misogyny in there somewhere, even though the entire story is about how gender roles are swapped. If anything, she should be getting mad at him for not giving her a daughter yet. They should have a gender reveal party, and when she sees the cake is blue, she gets so angry she smashes the cake in front of their friends and family. If we're going for realism here. Unfortunately, Sean's wife cheats on him with his best friend's seahorse named Ryan, who constantly switches from having an American accent to having a British one.
If Ellie finds out my pouch is empty, she'll dump me!
I need an heir. A fake one.
Why did he just become British?
This little bastard will be the Carter family's golden grandson.
I will rule that mansion forever.
He just had like 3 different voice changes. Sean ends up walking in on them and getting really upset, so naturally she tries to kill him.
Don't you dare touch him! Get your filthy hands off me!
What the fuck is that ring made out of? Jesus Christ!
Sign it and get out of my sight.
A divorce?
Actually, it's a Dion Cree. She just served him a Dion Cree. Girl, if you're gonna leave him for dead, is it really necessary to also serve him divorce papers? That's just salt in the wound at that point. Of which he has many. He's bleeding out. Okay, so they just fucking killed him. He's dead now. But Sean is rescued by the seahorse version of Master Splinter, who apparently went through this exact same situation before.
We share the same scars.
I mean, you didn't have to tear your shirt. You could have just taken the shirt off. There's no rush. This guy rehabilitates Sean physically and mentally by teaching him valuable life skills.
Get up! Is that all you got?
He's learning how to fight.
Rework the data.
Okay, so he's learning how to trade stocks. He's on his grind.
Walk with power.
Okay, he's taking etiquette classes. What the fuck? Oh man, your wife cheated on you with your best friend and tried to kill you? This never would have happened if you knew about the S&P 500. You would have known not to invest in that relationship, idiot. He even helped Sean get plastic surgery.
The patient is ready for the pouch microsurgery. No anesthesia, as requested.
Why?
Cutting away the loose flesh now.
Oh, he's getting a mommy makeover. Good for him. By the way, almost all of these AI shows have a habit of sexualizing every single female character. What a shock. Fork found in kitchen. It also has boobs. No matter how small the character's role is, no matter what the character's role is.
Almost done with the pouch. Moving to the shoulder wound.
Is this even a doctor? She's not wearing appropriate attire. And it's just another way these shows farm views and attention by making sure anytime a woman is on screen, she looks like this. Finally, Sean reemerges in society as the new and improved version of himself that looks exactly the same as he did before. His evil ex-wife doesn't recognize him though, even though he only got plastic surgery on his stomach. So I guess it's just because his aura is so strong now, it's throwing her off. Wait, that guy kind of looks like my ex-husband. So anyway, you gotta buy low, then sell high. Never mind. My ex-husband would never know that. Even though his ex-wife is currently married to his ex-best friend Sean, the British-American guy, she starts trying to woo Sean by sending him 6 sports cars and $10 million.
Order the limited edition sports car immediately. And the diamond cufflinks, send them to his address.
President Ellie has sent 3 more sports cars. Just throw the keys in the drawer. She also sent a yacht ownership certificate. The fish is biting hard.
What is this? A $10 million transfer to this Leon?
She sent him $10 million? I mean... Count me in, governor! Give me your golden eggs, innit? Eventually, she attacks and divorces Ryan, too, because she has a new man, or thinks she does.
You are cheating on me with that giggle on! How could you do this?
Divorced with nothing. He got the official word. And after finally splitting them up, Sean reveals his true identity by showing her his shoulder.
This scar. This ring. No, this is impossible. There are no such coincidences in this world.
Does it look familiar to you, my dear wife?
Yeah, does this random scar that you've never seen healed before look familiar? Does this look more familiar than the same face I've always had? And then he delivers the ultimate badass outro line.
My pouch is used to nurture hope, not to hold your cheap charity. You never deserve my warmth.
Whoa. That was so sick.
I need to see him!
Seeing? Yeah. She's seeing his dust because he's about to drive off and leave her here.
No, Sean!
Wow. Doesn't she know that his pouch only nurtures hope and warmth? Cringe. This show is unfortunately one of the many examples of AI using pregnancy for weird, usually fetishy clips. Look, there's another like pregnant tomato over here. This is exactly like Elsagate. We're just cycling through the same shit in different mediums. What are we doing? I've seen pregnant fruit, pregnant seahorse, pregnant pink diamond, pregnant Egyptian god. It's the same algorithm exploits we've seen in the past being carried out by colorful, innocuous characters that we usually associate with entertainment made for kids. Not to mention the straight up sexual content in these videos.
I'm going to go slow. Tell me if... Just do it. He's beautiful. Inside. Did that hurt? No. Again. Press another one, please. More. Nana, more. Put yourself inside me. I can feel every inch of you. He's inside me. Completely.
I'm taking you to the hospital now. Just hang on.
Luke, kiss me.
Max, get your foot down. I can't see.
Damon.
It's not even subtle at this point. It's just corn. Of corn. And that's not exactly what I want to see when I open my Kalshi promotion app. I mean TikTok. Plus, if I wanted to see Melon squirt, I would just call your mom. Unfortunately, this is what happens when the only prerequisite for making a show is having a generative AI subscription. These things are inherently detrimental because they aren't made to tell a story. They're made to keep us watching for as long as possible. We get trapped into watching them because of the shock value, and then after watching the entire thing, realize that that's the only thing in them. Hey, here's a weird thing. Don't you want some kind of explanation for why this is happening? Well, then watch the next episode, where you won't get any of that. I'm also worried that by flooding the algorithm with shitty, memeable, generative AI, we're being slowly desensitized to the existence of it. I honestly didn't want to make a video about these for a while because I don't want to contribute to that in any way. I don't want my watching these shows and making fun of them to be taken as some kind of acceptance that they exist, or to minimize the ripple effects they cause. Because the issue isn't just that they're dumb and make no sense, it's that they only take things away from us. There's no trade happening, it's only take. It's taking hours of people's lives when it took seconds to make. It's taking work away from people who actually give a shit about storytelling. It's taking environmental resources that we need to survive, and it's taking this and this. Take these, take this. Literally, as we speak, there's a company trying to make a data center in Nashville right next to the fucking zoo. Like, how cartoonishly evil can you get? Did an AI vertical show villain decide this? Is that who's managing this project? Hello, my name is Bad Bad, and I'm head of operations for Dookie Ass Fart Shit Incorporated. Recently, I've been scouting the Nashville Zoo for our new exciting expansion strategy, which is to expand our data centers until they're covering every inch of the earth. Here at the Nashville Zoo, they've been working since 1991 to conserve the endangered clouded leopard species, and we're hoping to assist in that process by endangering them even more and putting a huge fucking data center right next to their enclosure. Our data centers are loud and proud and emit streams of constant noise pollution that's audible to humans and, even more so, to animals. Because here at Dookie Shitfart, we pride ourselves in our consideration of environmental impact. Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. And this is where the magic happens. The Etsy magic. If there's one thing I've learned in my time on Earth, it's that things don't always go how we want them to. And when that happens, there's only so much you can do. You can go to therapy, join a pickleball league, or as I've recently learned, you can go to Etsy.com and pay a witch to make things go your way. I've started getting a lot of spiritual TikToks on my feed recently. Some are just your typical tarot readings that usually go like, I'm seeing that a sexy Libra wants to date you, and also you're about to win $10 million. And that's clearly insane. I would never date a Libra. But I've also been getting TikToks where people have decided to use the spiritual realm for their own advantage.
Me acting like he's crazy for texting me saying he misses me even though I paid a random witch on Etsy $5 to put a spell on him.
A new life hack on TikTok is enlisting the help of witches on Etsy in order to get whatever you want, basically. If you want your ex to come crawling back, if you want your situationship to text you more often, just put a spell on them. Because if there's any guy worth pursuing, it's one that requires supernatural forces to want to talk to you. And this is nothing new. It's a tale as old as time. We'll go to great lengths for love, even if it means buying a spell to get it. But now instead of having to promise your firstborn child, just send him a little cash out. For only $19.99, you too can get a guy named Daryl to call you 20 times in 2 minutes. I've gotten a pretty similar result by not paying my credit card bill, but that guy's name is Capital One. Personally, I really like the idea of being able to get powerful magic from the same place you'd get a resin keychain. Welcome, traveler. Browse my wares. Could I interest you in handmade earrings that were definitely not dropship, or perhaps an incantation that turns all who have wronged you into dust? I also have cheats. So after seeing so many success stories, I was curious. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. Maybe there's an Etsy spell that can make the months November through February disappear, so I don't have to live through them. Or if there's a spell to make someone call you more, maybe there's a spell that can make Capital One stop calling me. That guy is obsessed with me. It's honestly really embarrassing for him. So I decided to do some shopping. Some Etsy shopping. Okay, we're gonna try and find some Etsy spells that are gonna help us find love. Maybe some spells that are gonna make us look really good and give us a jawline. But someone who can give you something even better than that is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Guys, you may not know this, but it's December. And you know what happens in December? Cold. And you know who doesn't like the cold? Your toes. Your little tootsies. So thank goodness that Bombas has the rootinest, tootinest, warminest socks that you've ever done seen. They've got running socks, calf socks, ankle socks, all made with soft, comfortable material that'll cradle your little tootsies and keep them nice and warm. Maybe sing them a lullaby. They won't do that. It's not included. And the comfort doesn't stop there. With their new holiday drop, Bombas now offers cozy socks that are fuzzy outside and inside. Plus socks made with the softest wool and cashmere blends that'll have your toes jumping for joy this holiday season. Your Bombas purchase can also help spread a little joy, since every pair purchased equals one pair being donated to someone experiencing homelessness. Bombas makes the top 3 clothing items requested in homeless shelters and so far has donated over 150 million of them. So your feet can feel good and do good by checking out Bombas and using code ChadChad to get 20% off your first purchase. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Extreme Millionaire Lottery Spell. Done in less than 12 hours. Spell with me and my oldest grandmother. That's not that big of an achievement. You only have 2 grandmothers. $32.87, but it's on sale for 75% off. Usually it's $131.47. So it's actually like we're losing money if we don't buy this spell. The thing about buying Etsy spells that makes it a little difficult is that you aren't buying anything concrete, and I love buying concrete. The results of a spell can't be guaranteed, so you have no way of weighing a purchase or deciding if the seller is trustworthy or not. It's basically just having to believe that the seller will do what they say they will do. And if there's one kind of person I trust, say it with me, it's people selling me things on the internet. So the only real option I had was to go based on reviews, and those weren't always entirely helpful. Okay, so Tal Ehrlich, thank you for the good and fast service. So I guess that means that Tal won the lottery within the last 4 days? Yeah, that's right. I was homeschooled. Carol Ann said, Luna is an angel. I got my spell. It was super quick and on the night of the full moon, so extra strength. I haven't had a chance to try any lotteries or anything. Landed in hospital yesterday. Okay. Did the spell do that? Luna, I wish you all the love in the world for you and your grandmother. I'll let you know how I get on as soon as anything happens. Okay, so this is an interesting review because she hasn't actually received what she paid for, but she still left 5 stars. This toothbrush is gonna be really cool, and I wish the seller all the love in the world. We'll update you once I have the toothbrush. One might argue that I should have waited to write this review, but why do tomorrow what you can do today? That's what I'm always saying. That's what my oldest grandmother is always saying. Bring back Stubborn X spell. I would rather die. Detailed, brutal reading. What is a brutal reading? It's like they read you a book, but then at the end they beat the shit out of you. Brutal tarot reading, same hour. Brutally honest psychic reading. Okay. Chad, female, general. Like if I'm a war commander? Yes. Love. Is that a yes or no question? I don't know. Wait, or am I in love? Okay. No. Single. Career. Turbulent. Past life. Aren't you supposed to know that question? How am I supposed to know? I have no future. Hopefully not. And then the other goal can be that somebody confesses romantic feelings of some sort to me. And I know what you're thinking, Chad, set realistic goals and expectations. Don't set your goals too high. A lot of the spells I found had to do with love and obsession, with some specifically aimed for stubborn targets, and that's kind of fucked up. Super strong love spell for stubborn target. That's kind of gross. Whether you believe in spells or not, I think it's pretty uncool to try and force someone to be in love with you. Even if the magic doesn't work, I think it's bad to put that kind of intent out there. What do you mean you don't want to date me? I'm great. If I could take away your free will, I would. That's something I'd like to do, and I would if I could. I'm a catch. You. I'm a catch you. Removal of all negativity, spells, magic, evil eye, and curses on you. Okay, all right, maybe we should do this one because my dryer just stopped working. Actually, it started working too much. It won't turn off. My dryer spins no matter if I power it on or off, and I have to turn it off, I have to turn off the breaker. So I'm gonna do this one. And the next couple weeks weren't great. Luck-wise, I didn't notice any huge differences. I still had some repair issues around my place, but I did find this shirt. So my luck has turned all the way around. Another kind of spell I saw a lot were ones that claim to turn you into some kind of supernatural being. Become a vampire spell. Guys, oh my God. We can become the Hulk. Powerful transformation spell, vampirism spell, vampire ritual. Oh my God. What does that mean? Does that mean that I start drinking human blood? The description says absolutely nothing about what we can expect from this spell, but I'm expecting this. I'm expecting to look like this AI generated image of this vampire that looks kind of like Henry Cavill, and then this AI generated image with someone who also looks like Henry Cavill. Also, guys, okay, I'm not gonna pass up the opportunity to be the Hulk. I'm not gonna pass up the quick cast, fast acting spell to give me supernatural strength. Add to cart. I also grabbed a spell called Best Body Spell, which promised me the physique of a Greek god. Oh wait, Best Body Spell. Here we go. This is the one I was looking for. We gotta get a spell that makes us sexy. Here's them casting the spell that's gonna give us abs. An 8-pack, preferably. I'm assuming that this is what happens when the spell takes effect. Really hoping my skin melts off of my skeleton. If that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be disappointed. Spells by Austin. Bye-bye, Austin. Bye-bye. I'm happy with this shop. Interesting spells, cast on time. Great conversation with Austin. Overall, I'm very satisfied. Nobody's getting to the gravy, the biscuits and gravy of the situation. I want to know when I can expect my abs to come in. I want to know when my biceps come in. Add to cart. And this one actually worked. I was hoping for Zeus-like abs, but I have 5 extra heads now. I just forgot to clarify which Greek god physique I was getting, and that's really on me. I mean, that's really on us. I also got an intelligence spell, not because I need it. I just wanted to test it out. Increase intelligence, same day cast. Increase memory ability, increase IQ magic spell, increase focus and attention. I've been looking for this my entire life. I'm gonna add this one to cart and then we'll do a quiz, and then I'll take another quiz in 2 weeks after the spell has been cast and had enough time to take effect, and we'll see if I've gotten any smarter. Before I start and you judge my answers, okay, I wanna reiterate, I was homeschooled. I did not have science classes or math classes. How many rings appear on the Olympic flag? There's like 6. Well, 6 isn't an option. What is the currency of Scotland? Haggis. Who painted the Mona Lisa? Leonardo DiCaprio. They thought they got me with that one. What is the capital of Greece? I don't know. I don't live there. 84 out of 100. You're a trivia master. Your level of general knowledge, at least based on this house, is very impressive. Stop it. quit. Okay, I'll see you guys in 1 to 2 weeks after the spell is completed and we're a genius with abs. And I'm gonna say that this one also worked. Testing this spell meant I had to conduct field research while investigating hypotheses, and if I hadn't bought this spell, I would never have done any of that. I hate critical thinking. I think what this proves is that frivolous online shopping makes me smarter, and I've always said that, and I've always believed that. Jack is taller than Peter, and Bill is shorter than Jack. Bill. Skill issue. Which of the following statements would be more accurate? Jack is taller than Peter and Bill is shorter than Jack. It doesn't matter because all of their Hinge profiles would say they're 6 feet. Bill, Peter, Jack. Bill, Peter. This is so stupid. Why does this not make sense in my head, in my brain? What is this? I need to make a drawing. This is Jack. All right? Jack is taller than Peter. Peter is shorter than Jack. And then Bill is shorter than Jack. I kind of made them all the same height, so this is a very confusing drawing. This isn't gonna help a lot. I don't fucking know. And I don't really care. This could literally be what they look like based on the information that we've been provided with. I'm gonna lock it in. I'm gonna say it's impossible to tell whether they're taller than Bill, right? I don't know why that took me 40 minutes. Now imagine how long that would have taken me before the Etsy spell. That would have been a nightmare. I also got a customizable love spell without a specific target. The parameters of the spell are that someone is supposed to confess feelings for me within 2 weeks of it being cast. But after that time frame passed, nothing was happening. No one was professing their love for me. No one was calling me, except for Capital One. Take a hint, guy, right? This is pathetic. But I understand it can be daunting to confess feelings for someone, so I decided to give them a little push, just to help them take the first step. First up was Gabby Bell, aka Gabby Balls, aka the creator of the Bing Bong song. Hey, she seemed to be snacking. I decided to get to the bottom of this. What are you eating?
You know.
Oh, she was holding back, but I moved on. Anyway, speaking of things that are yummy, I was just wondering if there's something you want to tell me. More resistance. There was something she didn't want to say. Or something she really wanted to say. So I have to go. So.
Aw.
But.
Well, miss you.
Do you? Do you?
As much as I love dried mango.
Okay. I'm gonna put this one down as a maybe then. Because you really like that mango. Alright, well thanks.
Love you.
And there it was. Next up was my friend Josh Dare, aka Fortnite Extraordinaire. Just a quick heads up, this guy farts and lies a lot. Hey.
Hey, yeah, what's up?
I was just calling to see if there's anything that you've been wanting to tell me, something that might be hard to tell somebody typically. So then this is just an opportunity for you to tell me if there is something like that you want to tell me.
You need to stop blaming all of your farts on me.
Here we go. I told you so.
There are so many times that we've been in a room together and we've been on opposite sides of the room and you've been blaming farts on me. I'm losing friendships. I've gotten warnings at work. I've gotten 2 write-ups.
We were getting off track. He wouldn't stop talking about his farts.
Like, you're a trusted friend and I love hanging out with you, but like, this can't keep going on.
Right. Okay. I hear you. Unbelievable. He can't stop for even a minute. And I gotta go.
Okay, but like, did you actually—
To document my transformation into the Incredible Hulk, I first needed to test my physical strength.
Time to do our strength baseline test. Here we have, this is 20 pounds. Let's try and do 40, and then we'll see if I can do it by the end of the week. Oh my god! I can't even get them in a frame. Never mind, abort. Maybe just one then. Easy. Piece of cake.
But after a while, I hadn't seen any real results. I was still just a weak, puny human who could barely do 1 full push-up. But then I realized I was missing the key component of becoming the Hulk. Obviously, to complete my transformation, I needed to get really freaking ticked off.
Okay, it's been 2 weeks. I'm gonna retry the 40 pounds now. Also, don't look at my feet because my shoes are stained. I said don't look at my— Okay. Is this 40 pounds? I feel like it's way easier to pick up now. I'm not joking. Why is this easier now? Okay, that's pretty good, but let's see if I can do 40 in each hand. To do that, I think I need to fully be the Hulk, so if you could just help me.
You're a 27-year-old iPad kid.
You constantly change your hair because you're deeply unsatisfied with who you are as a person.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't speak to me that way, okay? That's...
Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. Not really. And every day I wake up, unfortunately, and see a clearly fake video on TikTok like a pregnant woman spending $70,000 to climb Mount Everest.
Baby has been kicking a lot. I spent 70 grand getting here and now they're all moving up without me. I don't know what to do.
But then I read the comments and to my dismay, they are eating it up. This can't be real. You can't be serious. This just can't be real. You're right. It can't. I've been getting really annoyed with the internet over this. I'm pretty self-righteous also, because how do you miss the blurred out Sora logo in the corner of the video? Or how do you miss the literal word Sora being in the account's username? But then I had to stop asking myself those questions because the worst possible thing happened. They got my ass too.
Couples therapy.
This is Paul and Stacy. According to their bio, they are a fun family that refuses to grow up. And then they have their business email right after that, which is pretty grown up if you ask me. We'd love to collaborate with you and hear some of your thoughts on content strategy. Goo goo gaga. They make a lot of videos where the husband scares the wife and she freaks out.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
Or he scares her and she hits him in the balls.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
But no matter what happens, she is gonna scream like a boiling tea kettle. Harmless prank is the best. Harmless? He shocked her and then drug her off the bed. She came crashing to the floor. What do you think a harmful prank is? Murder? I have to sit back in this chair because my back is killing me. They're basically the equivalent of those early 2010 YouTube couple prank channels where you had to suspend belief in order to accept that they're possibly surprised by pranks anymore. Oh no, here comes my husband holding a DSLR camera. I sure hope he's not about to dump water on me like he did yesterday. And the day before that. And the day before that. And the day before. Basically every video involves them terrorizing each other in some way. But these aren't the ones that got me, okay? The one that fooled me was this one. I saw this months before I knew who they were, and I was like, yeah, accidents happen. Plus, this is low-quality security camera footage, and nothing has ever been faked on a low-quality camera, except for the moon landing.
This is like something off of a movie. Rom-com IRL. This looks straight out of a rom-com. Why do people keep saying that this is a rom-com? If anything, this is like a crime doc. Look at this. Watch this. Get this man on a stretcher. Get this man to the ER. And get this show on the road. The show being the sponsor segment, that is. This video is sponsored by Laylo. It's almost Valentine's Day, and why do the cliche things like get chocolates and roses when you can do yourself? Laylo offers premium quality, luxury design toys with innovative tech so that you and/or y'all can innovate the night away. Laylo has so many toys to choose from, whether you want external stimulation or internal stimulation, or both at the same time stimulation. They're made of premium soft-to-the-touch silicone and are waterproof and other moisture-proof. For example, the Sona Cruise 3 uses sonic wave stimulation that eases up in intensity so you don't get jump scared when switching up levels, of which there are 12. And if you have the Laylo app, there are 2 extra modes and a feature called the Love Bridge, which is great for long distance. Right now, Laylo is offering a bunch of discounts for Valentine's Day, but if you take my code, which is CHAD20, you can stack that on top of their discounts and get even better deals. The deals just won't stop coming, and neither will you. You can check them out by clicking the link in the description and using code CHAD20 for an additional discount off your purchase, so you can use Laylo's toys while you lay low. Or sit down, or stand up, whatever gets you going. Thank you to Laylo for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. I don't know what it is, but putting a date and timestamp in the corner of your video increases its believability on TikTok by about 75%. I think it's maybe because having security cameras inside your home is a fairly new concept we're being introduced to, so it's easier to fall for stuff like this when we're not used to people staging things this way. But Paul and Stacy aren't just staging pranks and injuries, they're also staging moments like this.
Let the little go so you can hold the big.
Aw man, I hate when the water I put on the pot to boil starts to boil in the pot full of water that I put on the stove to boil. Nothing's going my way today. I love everyone losing their minds over the spaghetti noodles getting cooked a little too much.
what are we gonna do? My ravioli is getting ravi soft. Nothing's going my way. This whole thing is apparently enough of a disaster for her and her son to start screaming at the top of their lungs until the dad comes in to save the day. And not only does he come swooping in to do just that, but he comes in playing 1,000 Years by Christina Perri on his phone. He already had that playing. He already had that preloaded. And why would he do that? Why would his immediate reaction to both his wife and son screaming be to come in playing a song from Breaking Dawn Part 1? What if they were screaming because something actually terrible was happening? Dad, come quick! There's a guy in the kitchen wearing a mask and threatening us. He's saying terrible things. You're toast. Oh my god, Dad, he's gonna kill us! No, you're toast. It's burning. After he de-escalates the situation, the whole family shares a hug and sways to the music. And this is so weird. It's so weird and so strange, especially since their kid is involved.
One of their categories of videos is to just sit in the car and smash food into each other's faces while their kid sits in the back seat and fake laughs.
And songs we all pretend to know. Right now it feels ordinary.
Imagine being a kid and your parents are constantly making you act in TikTok videos where your role is yourself. A version of yourself that's having faux loving moments with your family. Not actual loving moments, but staged ones where there are millions of people and cameras watching you. Imagine how cool that would be. Dude, my life is like a movie because everything is scripted and there's not enough child labor laws in place to protect me.
Do you think they ever take their son to get ice cream and don't smash it in each other's faces in front of him? He's in the back seat like, guys, can I please just have an ice cream cone? For what? Can I just eat it this time, guys? Please.
I also kept getting videos from this account that's promoting skincare products, and her thing is to walk up to strangers and put something on their skin without their consent.
No. Oh. No, this is not happening, no.
No, is it?
No, you need to back away from me right now.
And when they react angrily or tell her to go away, she just won't.
I was gonna try my product out on you.
No, I'm gonna call the police. You're gonna have to get away from me.
No matter how many times they tell her, no thank you, or we're not interested, she just keeps shoving it in their faces.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, please get back.
I know the saying all PR is good PR, but when it comes to selling products on TikTok, I don't know how beneficial it actually is to just make people think that you're a despicable public nuisance. Banana, she has multiple videos where she does this to a teenage girl and their mom will freak out.
We do videos on TikTok. I didn't mean to scare you, but I just wanted to try and see.
No, I'm good. I don't want to buy your vibe facial system. No, thank you.
Are you sure? I harass people and don't respect their boundaries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Yeah, let me get one. Her script usually goes something like, no, it's okay. I'm testing my facial product.
I'm actually testing out my facial product. I wanted to try it on her.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Bye.
No, it's okay. You don't understand. I'm doing something. No, it's okay. Let me do something. I'm doing something. I'm in bed now because my back hurts, and I also started my period. And also, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. She'll also point out people's flaws so she can fix them.
I'm sorry, you just have some acne on your face.
That is my daughter.
She has some acne.
I'm sorry.
So not only is she pretending to harass people, she's also insulting them. It's like pushy car salesman meets passive-aggressive mom. You want this car? No thanks. Are you sure? It looks like you've gained some weight. What does that have to do with anything? It's energy efficient, unlike you. You look tired. I'm just not wearing makeup. It's got a very spacious cabin, which you're gonna need. Mom. She also goes up to people and sticks this big ass mask on their face.
Whoa. Oh my gosh. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
Which has this comically long cord and battery pack attached to it that's just swinging around, hitting everything.
Try this. Put it on. Try it. Try it. It's for your face.
It's hideous. This thing is called the Age Rewind Miracle Mask, and according to their website, it targets the appearance of fine lines. But if you don't believe it, check out their customer results. Clearly it worked for this real human woman.
I love this product. I have never looked better. At least it's only $400 and sold out. And this part looks like a ball sack. Another kind of fake video I keep getting are these dumbass promos for no free promo. No free promo is this AI app that claims it can find your partner on dating apps using a picture of their face and their name. And the only promotion I ever see for it is through these undisclosed scripted promos that are just pure rage bait.
Who are you? I'm my ex-wife. Who are you? Were you one of his Tinder dates?
Can we not do this here? Like,
wait, you said you weren't married?
Look,
yeah, no, he's married, and we have 2 kids.
Guys, this is a nice place. Can we not?
You have kids?
Guys, please relax, okay? This is a nice place. That's why I'm wearing a faded Flash t-shirt and cargo shorts. They'll literally plaster the name and logo of the app all over the video, and somehow the comments are never talking about how it's an ad.
This is a beautiful poster of your Tinder that you can go hang up in your new home, and you're gonna find a new place to go, and you're gonna hang this beautiful poster. Look at this beautiful poster.
There's so many accounts that make these promos, but I get a lot from these two specifically. I think they're partners in real life, and they catch each other cheating every single day.
What is this?
It's your birthday present. See, I got you cheater cookies. I made those myself. And red flag cupcakes, since you're a walking red flag. Unwrap your present. Unwrap it.
Oh man, I wonder what she got him. I sure hope it's a comically large screenshot of the no free promo app and logo.
Wow.
Printed out on poster board. And then on his account, he has a video where he gives her those same cookies because he also caught her cheating on him.
Surprise. Do you love it? Because you're a cheater and a walking red flag. I mean, I don't understand what else. Open your birthday gift.
Right now?
Yes, open the gift.
Oh man, I wonder what he got her. Oh my god. I just can't figure it out. I don't have no idea what it is. Is it a pony? Is it a puppy?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
On one hand, it's frustrating to see the comments eating this up, but on the other hand, it's mostly because people are concerned for her because they've made videos where she packs up their kids and leaves the house to try and escape him, or videos where he's being a total asshole to her.
Ever since that moment,
excuse me?
You've smelled like shit.
Oh, so that must be why you made a Tinder then.
Maybe
making some bullshit up.
Maybe I made a Tinder because I don't want to be with somebody who smells like manure.
There are a lot of videos that I'm not including because they're very triggering, including him yelling, throwing things, berating her. Actually crazy to stage this kind of stuff. Crazy in general, just to stage this. But to do it in order to promote an app that I'm assuming you're getting paid to promote, it's crazy. It's crazy and I hate it and you suck. Just wanted to say that on my webcam angle, that is not off-putting at all. So,
you know, just faking a situation that countless women go through every single day so that they can get us to download this shitty ass dookie fart fuck app. And I know what you're thinking, guys. I can't believe an AI app doesn't care about having ethical marketing either. I'm just as shocked as you are. I also can't believe the sky is blue. But out of all of these, I feel like this account has both the highest production quality and the highest deception rate. They make these staged college classroom videos where a student or a professor is really pissed off.
I have a PhD. That's a doctor. Thank you very much. Don't forget. Yes, sir.
You have a 1.4 on Rate My Professor. I'm not even in this class.
Now.
I've been going around to the worst teachers' classrooms.
My classroom.
I'm helping you out.
And you will never guess why they make these videos. Ever. Not in a million years will you guess this. Ever, ever, ever. Never. Unless you guess that is to promote another fucking dookie shit ass fart fuck AI app. Then you'd be right.
If you have a problem with my teaching style, you can leave.
Are you kidding me? Because you can't teach and you are literally setting us up for failure. I have to turn to things like Save My GPA that will literally reteach me everything. I upload the entire textbook and then I have to use this, solely this.
Because of you, I have to use this AI app that improves my learning efficiency. Here's what it looks like, by the way. Here's where you can download it and check it out. Also, here's my discount code. Use my code too while you're at it. They always stand up to the professor and hashtag own them by bringing up their Rate My Professor score.
And the textbook is available at the bookstore and it's going to cost about $500.
I have a question. I was just wondering, why do you have a 1.4 on Rate My Professor?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a weed out class. Okay?
Dude, this is a weed out class? That's sick. Guys, get your weed out.
No, the teacher said he's fine with it. I rarely see comments acknowledging that these are all ads, at least in the top comments anyway, but it also seems like they're not paying attention to the website plug at all. In fact, they're mostly talking about how these videos just prove that college is a scam. Dr. Democrat for sure. School's a scam. Drop out and start a business. Charlie Kirk was right. College is a scam. It's pretty funny to make an ad for a learning tool, and everyone's response to be, learning is bad actually. Hey, check out this soft recyclable toilet paper. No thanks, I don't believe in all that. Recycling? No. Wiping. After seeing how unchecked most of these videos go, I decided to run a few tests. I wanted to prove how easy it is to fool people online, even if you're really bad at it. And barely trying. So I started faking things. Something your mom has never said to me, by the way.
For my first stage video, I asked my friend Tom to pretend to be a complete stranger who's knocking on my hotel room door because he really has to take a shit. Like he really has to go really bad, like he can barely hold it in.
Oh, thank God. Hi.
Hello?
Do you mind if I use your restroom?
I don't know.
I'll be in and out, I promise.
This one was pretty tough to film because Tom was so in character that